What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
We are in it.
Yes. What is good? Welcome, welcome
To the Certain T Space Kase today album review. Damn, I can't even talk.
How y'all doing today? How's it sound? We got a different mic hooked up today. See, you guys hear us loud and clear?
Yeah, how's that mic volume? 1 2 1 2. Let's see if we can get this to fill in. Make sure you guys go share the stream right now for us, okay? Please. If you ain't doing nothing for us, okay? Let's get some more people in here. If you ain't doing nothing for us, okay? Let's get some more Franks, people what's good? 3XG, Gamble, Certain T, salute, dog.
Hey.
John Hillier, salute, man. Wild East Entertainment, Local Buds, The Rail, what up? GME, Wild East Entertainment, Local Buds, The Rail, what up? GME, Wild East Entertainment, Local Buds, The Rail, what up?
I'll put it here. Is it showing up mono or is where's the mic?
What is the desktop audio? I don't get why that was showing up. How does that sound, y'all?
Scroll down a little, see the mic readout. Is it showing both channels or only one channel? Does it have two there?
Yeah, but it's only showing one. Did someone say anything about it?
Yeah. Said that it's only seems like the right channel.
It's only mono.
Hit that. See if you can switch that to. Does it have settings to go mono?
Not that I know of. Hold on. It's got left and right, but it has settings to go mono. Yeah. Let's go. There we go.
Check. That should be better. It's coming through both now, 3XG.
Yeah, it is. It's low though.
There's no way.
Check. How's that? Is that louder? Here we go. Space Kase and Certain T live album review. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got into this shit a little bit, and I'm telling you, it's a dope album, man.
I only have heard the ones that we've played. I stayed away so that I could have this initial reaction right here, right now.
What up, Jared? Alright, y'all. So there's nothing playing in my background, right? I want to make sure. It's showing desktop audio. Is that? Maybe it's because of the mic. Anyways. Maybe it's because of the mic. Hey, salute Space Kase, man.
Space Kase.
What is We're about to get into it. We're about to start with the introduction. Hey, salute Space Kase, man.
Space Kase.
We're about to get into it. Start with the introduction.
So, Certain T is the producer. If you didn't know, Certain T produced all the tracks. Space Kase on the vocals, and we have the producer. You have the track listing to bring up too, because you have features on Space Kase on the vocals, and we have the tracks as well. Track listing to bring up too. I got it right here. If not, so they can see it. It's tracks as well. I got it right here. So they can see it.
There you go.
It's tracks.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of features on this, so keep that in mind. You'll hear one voice repetitively on every track. Keep that in mind. You'll hear
That would be Space Kase.
One.
You'll be able to tell. Space Kase is a dope artist.
track,
man.
Very recognizable voice too.
Yes. You'll be able to tell. Space Kase is a dope. We always talk about that shit.
Yeah. Very recognizable. So the introduction is featuring T-Bags. And like every track on here, produced by Certain T. So the introduction is featuring T-Bags.
Alright.
And like every track on here, produced by Certain T. We will give you guys links to Spotify as well. You have that, or you want me to grab that?
I can do it right.
Links to Spotify as well.
Right when I get into it, I got it. Basically do that. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna start with the introduction. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna start with the introduction. Here we go.
But move slow.
One second, man.
But move slow.
The sound on the computer here.
They bring you pain, use the pain to... And you can see it through my eyes. I'll picture paints a thousand words. Maybe it's just me or maybe it's the sounds of Mr. Crow. Jester Exodus, flesh, look at the one with some flow, with superior glow. It's so, Mr. V.A.D. Jester Exodus, flesh, look at the one with some flow, with superior glow. It's so, Mr. V.A.D. Jester Exodus, flesh, look at the one.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. It's not even, it's not even, yo, it's not even open and it was doing that, so. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. It's not even, it's not even, yo, it's that. That's what it is. Okay, let's see if we can get this right here. Close tab, 1, 2. Wow, that means the latency is really fucking quick on this. So here we go again.
Are we unmuted?
Yeah, we should be. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Sorry about that. Let's get it going.
Let them know who they're playing with. My eyes, I'll picture paints a thousand words. Maybe it's just me or maybe it's the sounds of Mr. Crow. Jester Exodus. But move slow. If they bring you pain, use the pain to... And you can see it through my eyes. I'll picture paints a thousand words. Maybe it's just me or maybe it's the sounds of Mr. Crow. Jester Exodus, flesh, Luther, the one with some flows, with superior growth, with superior soul, with a man T. Crow. Let them know who they're playing with. Let's go, Certain T. No matter what, stay true to me. I got love for those who got it.
Today, of all days, I'm literally and metaphorically buried up to my tits in shit. And they want me to drop everything to record an intro for an album named Today. It's literally named Today. Who the fuck named something Today? And who the fuck are the artists? Space Kase? The Twoface Gorilla? Space Knowledge? The Ace of Space? Lex Luthor? Jester Exodus? Jex, Space Ghost? The Alien God? SK? What the fuck is this? A space circus? Certain T? T Crow? Chromatic Beats? The X-Man? And now it looks like we're in the fucking Marvel universe. And just like that, the space marvel of the chromatic alien was made.
Hey yo, calm down. I know the people love it. No need to raise the bar, just stay a couple feet above it. As tough as Certain T when he be beating on the buttons, pushing out the body bangers, one banger after another. The alias is fit for those feeling for definitions. You can't explain the style without playing the composition. A former brain of brawn with beats and lyricism. This isn't the common words, it's putting in words the mission. Listen. This is how it sounds when a star forms, or when a flash of light is at its brightest, then it fades to orange. I'm on for Mad World, grind mode affiliates. My society, you know that Twoface gorilla shit. Shut up, my brothers, forever it's V.A.D. Been looting since ATV, been looting in ADP. Chump Service, Shay Old Dynasty, always for the brotherhood. CJ brother, rest in peace.
If they're trying to get rich doing this, I don't see it happening. They're all over the place, like a high school kid who can't figure out what to wear, or ask their crush out. They're just so jumpy and indecisive. The artistry is rich, layered in gold. Not that I care about the riches, just enriching the soul. I remember Chanda told me you gotta keep setting goals. I was too busy setting boundaries, luckily not set in stone. I've grown into a man, I'm the demons that I've beaten. At times I'm clueless to reasons, but my children, they give it meaning. The team is intact, in fact it's hard linked. We be feeding off each other and not like y'all think. I wanna bring together those who wouldn't have otherwise. Bridge a couple gaps and watch the allies unify. The constant grind's been my cultural contribution. The life behind the curtains on many stages of music, that's the movement. Love's another infinite thing. No matter what the future brings, just remember one thing. There are those who hear the song and those who hear what it means. Then there are those who see what it took to make it complete. That's real. Oh, so they don't give a shit about the money or being number one. They're about the love for the family and friends. Well shit, I can get down with that. Tell them I'll be there in 20. I gotta take a blunt break. Already?
I wasn't even looking. All right, let's do this again.
Yeah, let's go.
The introduction right there. Space Kase on the verses, Certain T production, and T-Bags with the comedic relief.
Big facts.
Setting it off.
Yeah, the skit is funny. I thought it was creative and clever, coming up with all the names and shit. And appreciate the shout out too. Shouting out the Grind Mode affiliates.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my dude.
Looking out. I really liked the beat to set it off. It was a good introduction beat. I like the sample chops, the knocks, the swing of the drums was very, very nice. And Space Kase, man, you know, your voice, love it, and the texture of your voice over that production right there. Yes, great intro. It's got me excited for the album right now. Let's
Definitely.
go.
That beat is fucking dope as fuck. Right? You know, that shit was just swinging. But there's good content as well. You had dope bars, like introducing yourself and like explaining your message and dream and like plans. You know what I'm saying? Like your vision. So it's dope. This is good. Good start to the album.
Yes.
Very good start to the album. What y'all think?
Make sure you guys drop your feedback in here, and also hit up the Spotify link when we share it. Hit that big green heart, hit the little green heart next to each track, save it to some playlists, show that love.
Let me pull that right now. Sorry. I need to, how do I do this? Here, share. It's like on half screen, like, fuck you. Oh, there it is. I didn't even see it pop up down there. Alright, that's the song link. Right there. Gotta make sure we heart these as we go.
I just added them all also to the Sunday Night Grind playlist as well.
That's what I'm
with
talking
all the new
about.
music that we listen to each week. So you can find, if you're catching this late on a replay, you can always go to the Sunday Night Grind playlist on Spotify, and all the tracks will also be on there too.
Definitely. And we'll be, once all the tracks are being uploaded to the channel, those will be getting their own YouTube playlist as well for the album. So
yes,
we'll be promoting it that way, and multiple other ways, as well as Sunday Night Grinding, whatever. But dope way to set that shit off, my dude. Dope way.
yes.
Let's get right into the next one then. The next track is
Yes.
Gusto, featuring Awful P, J Savage 801, Drew Lines, and Gabino Grimes.
Oh shit, Awful P.
Yep.
Affiliate, homie from out in upstate, out in New York, and then Jay Savage was up on. He was in the Salt Lake City.
As well as
with
Gabino.
us. Yep. Gabino Grimes made the Space Kase make that connection out there, bro. When at the Salt Lake City event. It's dope. All right.
Alright. Without further ado,
Certain T Space Kase.
Welcome.
Welcome to today, ladies and gentlemen. Formulating a foundation of fundamentals for heavy flowers. Hip-hop colossus, Goliath soldiers and overgrowers. Can't place composure beneath progression on any totem. And if my words bestow violence, just know I fucking told them. This isn't rap, this is rap. The congregation en masse, the advocates for advance, and all of that. Stats follow like a map of the stars. Get where you fit in. The loner with that capital L, but out here winning. I get it, so it's gusto. Definitively juxto. When wax shit may will that my willpower, fuck no. Fuckers fucks with that fuck shit, I'm distancing. Do so persistently before it hits me. Infinitely designed so my prime doesn't deplete. No death in me either, no bullshit neither. A sucker for knowledge and wisdom, so I guild with geezers. Enjoying cool winds when it's warm, building with breezers. Leaning on the edge of the world, watching celestial waves. The ace of space, extraterrestrial made. I've been counting comets like 20s, one tally every 20. I never chase paper, I chase peace. Go get your money.
Me, Awful P. I chase dreams and I chase highs. You chase shots on your own dime, not with Nate buys. If I had a nickel for every rapper that fakes rhymes, spitting as if it's actually how they live their lives, I'd be uber rich. Probably divorced from some stupid bitch or engaged to another, fucking both of them. They know who's this shit. Cocky and arrogant, hoes get used to it. Spitting game to them is useless, prick. It's not money, but how I use my dick. It's legendary. Fucking like I train to. Wake up every day and hit it like professionals get paid to. Ask how I fare with the women. I say I made do rap shit. I done paid dues. Be damned if I pay dues. For features on track with these sneakers down, I got great shoes. So from ever again, real rap, I don't rap with fake news. But still I'm all about synergy. You can spit with me or against me and quickly turn to a memory. Like remember MC, what's his name? He was fired till he went at AP who put out his fucking flame. So why diss me when you can come with some love and peace? The animal on surface underneath a whole other beast. And when they come unleashed, you motherfuckers just release the crack in a monstrosity. Evil that of which no one speaks. The peace? Probably should hold your tongue unless you parlay about paper, then conversation is done.
In the land of the phallus, they tell you sharpen your talents, but I'd rather reach a challenge, touch your aurora borealis. Don't need a palace where I place my head is home. Stubborn, set in stone, for too long in the dead zone. Go to war with the clones. No jobs, no loans, I made my own in a rush to go get grown. Then I grew enough to see through the bullshit lies and seek truth. Don't take is what I speak, proof my actions just seem to convey the way they say it's okay to pay to play. But my day-to-day got me wanting to fade away, gain some dust and become a collectible. Rust is reciprocal, though it's imperceptible. Stay respectable, work hard, hold it down for the fam. Can't plan for everything, do the best that I can. Let's see the guts and glory, yo. This is what we live for. And every time I flow, I go for the gusto.
I'm so fucking underground, I don't know the way back. Lyrics on these pages, I ain't never got a playback. Every note but crazy for the lines like a almanac. I'm just paving roads in my lane, yeah, that's all facts. Fall back, never, wordplay too clever. You can find me wherever you look in every endeavor. On the stage, in the booth, in the streets forever. Yeah, Twoface, the family trendsetting go-getters. Who hotter now, hood up, no sweater. Studio, my playground, in recess and session. Ride the beat like a greyhound, running circles round these rappers. I'm the one you wanna bet on, yeah. Track record, any motherfucker trying to hate that knock us, it's whatever. Go ahead and crown me now. I seen the top and then I kept stepping. Bet y'all can hear me now. Back then y'all didn't wanna listen. Now the shit is hot and everybody want auditions.
My kid game's crazy, straight jacket Ronaldo. You 6-shooters don't stand a chance against Otto. I knew something was fishy, itchy, pussy, pescado. I don't identify with pariahs, no syndrome Stockholm. Be honest with yourself, bro. Hip-hop's more than shell toes. The buck stops here, on to Cupo Lotto. Ask your bitch how many inches she really wants to take. I'll kill the pussy, say la vie, oversee the wake. Cabino back out that salty lake. I'm so advanced that Dave at run me back my cake. Wait, speeding it up, yeah, let's divvy it up. Freedom is up, but we don't get much. Women is up, keep lacing them up. Ugh. Tell my story in different chapters. I love a top 10, but top 2 is what I'm after. Not with music, I don't compete with your local rappers. Why so serious, bitches? Jokers lost their laughter. Space Kase told me right till my hand breaks. Let's beat my bicycle, look mama, no handbrakes. Collaboration is motivation, grind mode face. Invitation is celebration, the world waits. Ugh.
No, that's godly. Proof that I'm nice. I put the track on the life and then the life on the mic. The motherfuckers want this now, this, the mother better.
Yeah.
Gusto right there. Space Kase, then Awful P, then J Savage 801, Drew Lines, and Gabino Grimes on the last verse there. Hey, Certain T, man, right out the gate, bro. That beat, that dope ass sample, first of all, with the starting with the having the original sample play for like short little 2 bars, and it's in 3/4 tempo, and then the showing what you did, had the switch and how hard that shit came in, just like the drums, and it's so soulful, man. Just at certain parts of it, I got like Just Blaze vibes, and then I got on when Drew's verse came in, his tone over your beat, it gave me like it made me automatically think of Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day, just like super soulful and knocking, and his voice was cutting through so nice, it just triggered that.
Yeah, that beat is fucking dope. Definitely soulful vibes to it, man. Like I fucking agree completely. Got that Just Blaze vibe to it. But yo, the verses were dope. Space's verse was it started strong with the quick alliteration and technical rhyming and bars. I loved it. He had a good flow and a powerful delivery in this one as well. He really put the gusto into this shit.
Yeah.
Well-spoken content. That's the kind of shit I like. Next verse had a good flow, delivery, and some good punches. What was that? Awful P.
Yeah.
The verse after that.
Wait, don't forget about the part that you liked, the transition from Space Kase to
the
Awful P was
transition from
dope.
Awful P to Space was well mixed for sure. That shit
And
was
like the carry on the
perfect
concept,
space.
and
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm
perfect
saying,
space,
like
man.
you're playing off of each other. That was dope.
Right. The third and fourth verses, I didn't feel like they were as strong as the first two, but they were still good, flow and delivery wise. Like, the third verse could be a little bit more technical, multi-wise. But he's speaking his message. Was that Jay Savage?
No, that was Drew.
Third verse.
Third is Jay.
Yeah.
Fourth is Drew.
And yeah, but they had like, you know, good deliveries. And Gabino came in with a good, strong delivery. His voice was really like booming through, like Lagoon. But good punches and flow. Everybody had some good like punches in there, some wordplay, and the beat was fucking dope again.
Yeah. I agree. One thing that stood out a little bit was Space Kase. Your verse was cut through nicely, well mixed. On let's see, Awful Peas was a little muddier, or because the sample was in such a high register, the higher pitch, certain people's voices get drowned out a little. So the second and third verse was a little harder to hear than the others. And then when Drew's fourth verse came in, he cut through the beat like really nicely.
That might have been what it was for the third verse. It did seem like it had good like delivery to it, but it seemed like kind of lack. But it might have been the volume of the mix. Like the mix is everything too. So
yeah.
But overall, the track was good for real. Like it was dope.
Track knocks, the vibes are dope, beat is banging.
Space always got some fucking crazy shit. He says, man, he's always some like intelligent bars.
We're 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah. And we got a bunch of Grind Mode affiliates on it, so I think that gets you extra points, to be honest. Alright, I think I shared that link, but this should be the link again right there. Make sure y'all go show love and like that and all that good shit. Share it, throw it on a playlist, hit the heart, follow these guys. Alright, so let's get into the next one. We got Die Hard. Now that's just Space Kase, I believe.
Yep. No feature on this, just Space and Certain T.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get into it.
Do I look like the type that even cares about type? Let him tell me what sells so I can follow the hype. I'll watch them all move up, then watch them fall from the height. Won't say I told you so, we both knew I was right. Put a weapon in my hand, then it grew to a mic. Swear to God, it just boomed overnight with no light. Now that's godly, proof that I'm nice. Put in my life on the track, then put the track on my life. With certainty of the product, it's all jewels. Lyrically, blunt trauma, without the marijuana from the school of mad science. And rap giants, the last black lions with manes of black iron. Pariah prophets, Messiah complex. I'm like Poseidon in the gauntlet, rap styles aquatic. To stay 100, I stay above it. Whether in the private chambers or on public. Motherfuckers, ain't nobody fucking with that. True hip-hop and I ain't even fucking with rap. Stand back, watch me pull the fucking sword from the stove. It's like overcoming challenges when chances are low. It sets a spark of skill in hands of my glow. Pull me apart from other rappers who just act like they flow. You feel me? Farce idols flipping heavy for false titles. Can't blow up quick enough, so they started sipping nitro. No matter where I go, remain grounded. Might be touching clouds, but the touch is never clouded. If I ain't about it, I promise you we're cool without it. But I can always hit the line and get some hands around it. Don't like the sound, then don't take it from me. I will give it to you raw, but the cook it ain't free. Seen a lot of suckers call it love, seeing them leave. Truly makes a sour taste seem as sweet as can be. See them tongue in the cheek, it's got me licking my chops. Cause while they're over there eating, I've been feeding the block. Let's die hard, bitch. Ain't nobody fucking with this. True hip hop, and I ain't even fucking with it. Motherfuckers.
Yeah. My dude. Shit. Bro. bro.
That was one of those just go off tracks, you know.
That fucking beat allowed it, man. Yo, that beat was screaming, fuck me up. The beat was wild, bro. Certain T, salute on that one. That shit is mean. The track's short, but it's got dope punches. It's aggressive and powerful delivery, and it's again interesting and intelligent content. Even like rapping straight through the beat, basically. You just have that one little break in between. It's like you said the same thing, like halfway through and at the end. But
I like little flexing right there, showing a different side of your style, and from some of the joints that you've sent in previously that we've listened to, you have many different styles and abilities, and this was dope to hear you flip a bunch of like crazy schemes and syllables, and the punches. It was like really, really technical and aggressive, barring out type shit. So that was dope, man. Certain T, drums came in smashing. The 60s, 70s vibe on the organs, like that rock organ was, that shit was fire. This is dope.
That was a straight attack it beat.
I do wish it was longer because you were killing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like one more verse. Even a feature.
But you kept us wanting more, so
I would have loved to feature on that.
So we just have to play it twice when we listen to it. When you're banging in the whip, just run it back, play it back to back twice.
Yeah, facts. That's another dope one. Alright, let me get y'all this link real quick. There you go, just dropped it. Nate to skip the line.
Wrong show.
Funny.
Alright, that was Die Hard right there. Next we got the title track next up today. No features on this, just Space Kase with Certain T.
Yep. Alright, let's get into it.
Was the kid in the mosh pit at metal shows, love aggressive music. I'm not really aggressive though. I guess it keeps the spiritual scale subtly level. Like I walk with Jesus daily, but nightly roll with the devil. If you're in my shoes, our feet have touched familiar floors. Burning sands of broken glass, toes have bled a million cords. Tried to catch the sweat before the moisture even touched the pores. Tried to stop the bleeding, but impossible from social sores. Stop me if I'm too deep, that's where I'm aiming to reach. A product that provokes thought with certainty on the beat. Lyrical content that will keep you losing sleep. With stories so similar, you might swear that you were me. I'm a 9-to-5 laborer, week after week. And hell no, don't wanna work, but I got other mouths to feed. Trying to be the type of man that inspires my seeds. So when I'm gone, they can be proud of who I used to be. It's alright, I ain't perfect, but I'm working on it. I might not be the hardest worker, but I work my hardest. It's all good. I planted seeds, so I work the garden. I still do me for me, cause I'm here regardless. It's alright, I wasn't always this way. It took a lot for me to change. Look at the progress I made. It's all good. Everything that I've lost and everything that I've gained got me where I am today. It's all right. You see the problem? I see solutions. Sit back and view the situation through a bird's eye blueprint. Piece it all together like the trouble was a puzzle. Can't wait to see it finish, so gladly endure the struggle. I'm an old man, like to think that I'm wise though. Still hungry for knowledge, but it seems the supply's low. I spend a lot of time by myself, it's self-inflicted. Still battle with depression, but really, who fucking isn't? I try convincing myself that I don't need a woman. Don't have time anyways between work, music, and children. I quit doing drugs and recently quit smoking weed, but was smoking when I started this album with Certain T. Man, it's funny how things change, how quickly the change comes. Sometimes it's done overnight, sometimes it ain't never done. It always takes some time, whatever it takes. Just know that space is all good, whatever the case, it's alright. I ain't perfect, but I'm working on it. I might not be the hardest worker, but I work my hardest. It's all good. I planted seeds, so I work the garden. I still do me for me, cause I'm here regardless. It's all right. I wasn't always this way. It took a lot for me to change. Look at the progress I made. It's all good. Everything that I've lost and everything that I've gained got me where I am today. It's all right. It's all good. Yeah. It's all right.
Sometimes life's gonna hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love. And that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Yeah.
Yo, another banger. Yeah.
Yep.
Mars One said Slug would be proud of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definite atmosphere vibes right there, man. That was great, introspective, like a good look into who you are as a person, and I love the concept of the progress, and I mean the storytelling, giving us a look into your life, and the melody that you brought in the verse and then into the hook was dope. I don't want to take everything here.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what I was like thinking. Like, it's just like a dope extended introduction. It's like an extension on your introduction to who Space Kase is and your vision and the way you think, and you'd like display a realistic understanding of life situations, like reflecting on your decisions and working through self-conflict and all that shit. And there's a lot to this song, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot to this song.
The depth.
There's so much depth to it, and the beat is fucking dope. Yo, the beat, bro. Certain T, you are a fucking animal. Dude. Like
that chord progression of the chimes, when the verse drops, just the dun, 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 that shit automatically catches you. It's so dope. And then right towards the end of the verse, when the little vocal chop comes in, leading into the hook with the big horns to go with Space, with like the melody that Space is doing, is a great compliment right there. And the hook, the line in the hook that really stood out was the might not be the hardest worker, but I work my hardest. And about the progress, man. Yeah, that's if I had to sum it up. Yeah, progress.
That's a fucking
key.
That's the one. That shit stuck out to me too a lot. This whole track, man.
And I love the sound. If you guys ever saw one of our reviews, I love sound clips and skits to tie the album together. So that was a nice little extra, little sprinkling on top of the seasoning right at the end with the little sound clip to complement the track. I like that.
Yeah. Good fucking shit on this one, man. Let me get this link up in here one more time. There's the link again, guys. Go give it a heart. Share it. Throw it on a playlist. Follow the artists. And check out the album again and again. Again and again. Alright, so let's see next.
Hot Wings.
Next.
Another one here, no feature, just Space Kase on the vocals. Certain T production. Hot Wings. Did he make this track for you? This is AOK's favorite track.
Alright, let's get it.
If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. That's what all the heart. You'll know when you find it. And it won't be any great way.
Yo, I have never felt more like a lost soul. Sitting in the studio like it's the center point from a black hole. Don't quite recall what had gotten me here. The destination is familiar, but the travel is unclear. Social media just makes me antisocial. I might be lyrical, more so than vocal. Travel nationwide, but the standard is local. Known across the world, but the status is low pro. And you know how that go. I wish I would've done a lot more, so my mental is so-so. Think I'm doing good, and I mean that path-wise. Can't comprehend why I'm feeling so chastised. Hope it pays out, and I ain't talking in big size. I'm talking for my family and their lives. To blood I was baptized. Sacrifice the same to succeed, where others lack the courage to bleed, but that's not me. I lost interest in all the hot things. Just wanna settle down, maybe simmer in hot springs. I won't wear a crown when I am not king, and that's that raw heat, uncooked hot wings. I lost interest in all the hot things. Just wanna settle down, maybe simmer in hot springs. I won't wear a crown when I am not king, and that's that raw heat, uncooked hot wings. Look, a lot of rappers got this idea in their head. Not even just rappers, man, people. A lot of people got this idea in their head that they gotta portray a certain image to get success, to establish, to achieve, for that social status, whatever it is. Look, I'm telling you, man, they got this shit all fucked up, man. Check it out, yo. This is planetary sound, digging underground, where the pioneers parlay and then they slump it down. You know who, but don't remember how. The truth hurts even more with the sting of a tender mouth. Mountains move like a slender mound, claiming that the paper chasing but in small amounts. Praying that it totals out to be enough clout, so when they lock down, they can tally up cash in and bail out. Beware the people playing partially on both sides. They say the soldiers, but they're scared to march the front lines. Ride or die, but will never choose the second option. They just ride pretending that they played a part in popping. Stop it, it ain't too late to turn a profit. Even the wannabes can watch on ways to turn to profits. People, life is packed the points to pivot on. Learn from your mistakes, ascend and keep moving on. I lost interest in all the hot things. Just wanna settle down, maybe simmer in hot springs. I won't wear a crown when I am not king, and that's that raw heat, uncooked hot wings. I lost interest in all the hot things. Just wanna settle down, maybe simmer in hot springs. I won't wear a crown when I am not king, and that's that raw heat, uncooked hot wings. I have a fucking hole in my sock. My big toe is looking at me funny.
Yo. My dude. That is probably the best thing you could have said in that situation. Another fucking banger, bro. Certain T. Man, that shit, like, I don't know why, but I heard, like, Wu-Tang vibe.
Yeah.
To it,
you know what it
I'm
was?
saying?
It was the sample chops were super dope, and then he has that there if on every when the chop came in on the kick, there was a little voice, the ooh, and when that, like, yo, that.
Yeah,
I heard it
that
first,
was
and I
it.
said that was the first thing. I was like, yo, that's so woo. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
man. And yeah, I was gonna say, like, Certain T, man, listening to your production just makes me want to go make a beat right now and chop up some fucking samples, homie. Like, yeah, this shit is a head nodder. I like the quicker tempo on this, and yeah, Space Kase, man, it was a good mix of, you know, talking your shit and also still giving like where you're at in life and what, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So it wasn't a straight flex. You were still dropping, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
some life shit and what you're going through.
Yeah, I was digging the hook too. It was catchy. You definitely, in your verses, brought the realness to it. Questioning your choices in life. Like, again, just speaking a real, like, relaying a message, promoting organic growth over creating false personas and just, like, impressions and, like, just being real. And like, what'd you say, the crown line, I won't wear a crown when I am not king, like, that shit was dope. That stuck out to me.
Yeah,
Good shit, man.
I really like the sound that you guys have together. One thing that's stood out is the mix on your vocals and in comparison to his beats has been really good. You guys have a good synergy and a good sound. So whoever's was doing the mixing on You and His specifically, because we just had these 3 tracks in a row that were just Space Kase on the vocals. The mix is good, master is sounding nice. I like the way you guys balance your voice and his production.
Yep.
It's a great match.
Yeah, this shit is dope. Alright, there's that link again. Once again, follow these guys if you haven't yet. Throw down a playlist, all that fun shit. Share it. Share the whole album. If you digging it, you can go buy it. It's available in all stores online. Alright? There's a link to Space Kase in the video description, where you can follow him on all of his socials and shit. So
yeah.
Well, let's get into the next one. The next one is a feature.
Miracle.
Lots of features on this one. Well, not lots, but just 2. But Miracle featuring MCMV and Mars One, another Grind Mode affiliate.
MC Envy making his debut in the Mad World series coming up.
Yep. So all Grind Mode affiliates already.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this one.
From on the side of the stars, where creatures stir in masses, where you can physically feel every moment that passes. The goons who gather and practice to master types of magic. Study the science of friction for fools that fuck with static. Head full of acid was antic, but really rite of passage. Arcane but lavish to lifestyles you can't imagine. The off-white of the snow stained from the harmful gases. When it gets warm, it doesn't melt, instead it turns to ashes. It's always war, whether racial, religious, even classes. Financials fuel every side, even corrupted pastors. The bigger they come, the bigger guns, the bigger cannons. Don't take it literal, the battles here are rare with blasters. Court systems are cold-blooded and counteractive. Instead of helping you evolve, they want to move you backwards. Part of it's money, the other's the will of heartless bastards. It take a miracle to change, even more to matter. It take a miracle to change right here, but I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. It take a miracle to change right here, but I believe, I believe, I believe. It take a miracle to change round here, but I believe that's what it takes to achieve. I got faith that the good things are coming our way, but they won't ever come if we don't start changing today. It take a miracle to change round here, but I believe that's what it takes to achieve. I got faith that the good things are coming our way, but they won't ever come if we don't start changing today.
Every breath is hitting different. Where I came from, being in prison isn't nothing. A scarf that I brought back, a felon making a legal living. And that's cool, the finger guns will put it right back at you, but they're gonna laugh at you with this finger trigger exposed the back of you. Boom, soul shot, you used to be so shy. Till somebody miracled your ass big and I had to knock it down. I go for rounds, but back in the day I had to go for pounds. Now I'm waiting for people to pay me, they moved away to other towns. Act like they can come up off me, kings of matching crowns. I'm striking matches now, just to put your hatchet down and gas these clowns. I'm playing, but fuck 'em, holes count of 3 plus a dozen. The way you stay when you fucking know how you lay when you're ducking, dumb motherfuckers. Some things will never change, so my belief forever stays. Family first to better days, fuck with me. I went the straight route and I'ma tell you that it pays. But my past is always present with me, you can read it on my face. It takes a miracle to change out here, but I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. It takes a miracle to change out here, but I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. It take a miracle to change round here, but I believe that's what it takes to achieve. I got faith that the good things are coming our way, but they won't ever come if we don't start changing today. It take a miracle to change round here, but I believe that's what it takes to achieve. I got faith that the good things are coming our way, but they won't ever come if we don't start changing today.
Persistence is key to mastering this mission. Pentameters and positions, uncanny this inquisition is spans from ancient Andromeda to Egyptian. My clan's ancestors, they watching over us in the distance. and change is constant, B. So why would you possibly wanna be progressing lesser than one man's ought to be? Your talk is cheap, only compared to yourself, and I'll be me. It's only fair that you be fair to yourself. I'm creeping on a quarter-century man. I'm young, but every evening I be having fantasies of the sun. I long to see my brother again. His life inspired one love to my people and never tire and can't be done. I'm ill-mannered, no please and no thank you. Read the thesis, any questions, ask your demons from grade school. If you the change you wanna be, while you being an a-hole. And you heard it from me, yo, we gotta be thankful it's Mars.
Yo. Early.
Whoop. Wasn't on point on that one. Yo.
Miracle. Space Kase, MCNV, and Mars 1.
Why do that? Do that.
Crazy. First, the man, Certain T, has not missed yet.
Nope.
That sample, that piano, and the chop, the yo, crazy. And then the bass line and the drums, man. The swing on this and that bass line was just like, was grooving. It had me, it carried everything. I could definitely hear how it what it brought out of the artists and how it influenced their cadences and shit. It was really dope, man. Production's crazy. Space Kase, love the imagery, man. The line about the stained snow just painted a dope visual and stuck out. I was like, oh, where's he going with this? It was yeah, man, that was like the imagery just really stood out for me in that, and the positive vibes of the hook, like the message, some inspirational.
Yeah, the beat reminded me of some Dr. Dre shit. I think it was the twang in the background, maybe. Space, your verse was hella dope, intelligent and interesting content as usual. Like, that's a recurring theme with you. Just dope technical rhyming. You're good at what you do. Good flow and delivery. MC Envy had a good flow and delivery. It was the typical flexing verse, but the content was decent. Mara's verse was dope. He had kind of interesting content with a smooth flow, but like a tough and confident delivery. And the hook was dope. It's catchy. Overall, I thought the shit was dope. Everyone brought their own style to it.
Yeah. Mars' voice and content, like the mix of knowledge and life shit, gave me like and his sound on it plus the beat, it gave me like this, like a mix of like Wu and early Army of the Pharaohs, like the content, especially coming out with like the ancient, like the Egyptian and right at the beginning, good work, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another joint I would knock right there.
They're all already added to the Spotify playlist,
Yeah.
Nice. Knock it out all at once.
Yep.
It's the right thing to do. Alright, y'all, so next up we got
It Ain't Cool, Space Kase, and Hutch Halifax. And of course, Certain T on the production.
Of course. So y'all ready for another fucking banger?
Let's go.
You ready? Alright, here we go.
Yo. Early bird shit, man, okay. Sometimes I feel like the worm that the early bird gets, though, you know? I know. Hey. No pop material, I'm cool to the max. Head vibes that just glide on the wax. Know that. Theoretically, I'm fluent with facts. There's no wax. Smooth shit that just slides on the track. And when they ask about your boy,
shit. I don't even care what the responses be. Some might say he's dope, others won't. Probably been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since working with different rap crews. 2021, I've been dropping the prime, dripping the shine. Same old shit, different design. If it isn't my time, then I'm skipping in line. If the track is not dope as fuck, it ain't mine. Man, my train of thought is gravy. Biscuit wheels and everything, only strings attached to things, hanging on a chicken wing. Bang at the sun till the motherfucker goes down. Press it on my thumb until the fire just goes out. Rolling with Certain T, let the fucking crows out. Don't do it for show unless it's a fucking showdown. You already know who it is, what it is, when it is, where and why it is, but know how. Handle business like there's handlebars on every inch. Never get too comfy like that fat kid riding bitch. Skin might not be leathered up, but the hide is nice and thick. Always standing tall like I don't even sit to take a shit. Outside of every box, yo, that's my turf. You can go ahead and do it all twice, and then I'll do it all first. My actions speak like the lingo's language arts. Dude, I heard your new tune and only like the quiet parts. Yeah, it ain't cool if it ain't cool. I don't know about you, but if it ain't, it won't do. Unless you make it, it will not move. And I don't know about you, but if it don't, it will not do. It ain't cool if it ain't cool. I don't know about you, but if it ain't, it won't do. Unless you make it, it will not move. And I don't know about you, but if it don't, it will not do.
Yo, he said it just won't fucking do something. Nah, I ain't make the rules, nah, but move on. It's touchy hella facts, coming hotter than that noon sun. Down in Tucson, on the pavement with no shoes on. Nonetheless, I got my shoes laced. Yeah, I'm feeling good today, kinda like Michael Bublé. I can cut myself with 2 blades, I won't stop a good pace. It's laugh now and cry later, bitches, Two-Face. Raw material, we coming with that eerie flow. Here we go. If you looking for it, fuck, I'm giving 0. No, either way you like it or you don't. Just get in the bowl. I've been eating rappers like it's cereal. It's Space Kase and Hutch on the track like Mason Pop. Rapping on that chill shit that make me wanna blaze a Dutch. Clear my cranium of all that crazy stuff. Blaze it up. So all these problems, man, they ain't facing us. Yeah, I kinda feel like we the early bird today. Murder tracks by Certain T, certainly. Put them beats in early graves. I've been waiting bait shit like I'm Curtis J. Now I'm on the map, I'm talking Eleventh and Sturgeon Bay. Shitting on rappers, wait, I got it backwards. I've been eating them up, shitting them out and flushing turds away. I don't ever stop spitting, I did the track in Italy. Crossed the fucking ocean like a hurricane. Still nobody heard of me, y'all can suck my nuts, cause I don't give a fuck though. Nah, I never did the once, bro. Kinda like a nun's hole, let me be blunt. Don't let the facts get tangled all up just like Rapunzel. It ain't cool if it ain't cool. I don't know about you, but if it ain't, it won't do. Unless you make it, it will not move. And I don't know about you, but if it don't, it will not do. It ain't cool if it ain't cool. I don't know about you, but if it ain't, it won't do. Unless you make it, it will not move. I don't know about you, but if it don't, it will not do.
Hip-hop is about community, culture, nation building. When you're an MC and you're spitting it raw, as an MC you're spitting it deep, rapper you're spitting it incarceration. Now both are good,
Yeah. It ain't cool. Certain T Space Kase and Hutch Halifax, man. Let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. That shit was dope. That track is super fucking dope. That beat, bro, that's like, that shit reminded me of like Atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I could hear storyline on that, man. Like, that's just the beats. That beat is a story in itself. You know what I'm saying? I was digging the hook too. Both of y'all, each of y'all doing it separately. Space's verse was dope. Clever punches and wordplay, dope flow and delivery as usual.
Never get too comfy like the fat kid riding bitch.
Yo, some really good punches in there, bro.
Yeah. Stupid.
That what I said? Yeah. And Hutch Halifax had a real good delivery on his shit and his flow. Some good punches, some great energy. He sounds like our homie Smeek. Like almost to the T. It's funny.
Yeah.
They could fucking not do a track together because it just sounded like Smeek when it was on a track. They'd be like, okay, Smeek, stop lying. But overall, the track was fire. Fire.
Beat super funky, like the Bayou bluesy jazz horn flip, the swing on it definitely shows your range of production. Very dope, man. It was a good switch up compared to the other productions so far. It shows another side, and your swing on the drums and the drum programming, man. Like the rolls and like the definitely sounded like some dope drummer shit. And your I like the choices you made on what you did for the production. So great work, guys.
Yep.
Another funky joint right there.
Fucking hey, man. This whole shit is dope. For real.
Yeah, man.
Make sure y'all follow Certain T Space Kase on Spotify. There's the link. Make sure you drop a heart on the song, share it, throw it on a playlist. And there's also a link in the video description for you to follow Space Kase on all of his socials. And you can check out his bio, learn a little bit more about himself. I need to get Certain T's bio as well, but I haven't done that yet. But I will be having that up there as well for everyone who's seeing this in the future. It should be up there by hopefully tomorrow. Alright, so let's move on to the next song.
How You Livin'? How You Livin'?
Featuring Daniel Darpo, Drew Lines, and The Butcher. Or is it Danielle? I forget. No, it's Danielle. It's Danielle, yeah. It's a female on the hook. I remember this song. Alright. Let's go. This one's gonna be a banger, y'all. Trust me.
Wisconsin, everything from the first breath to the final pulse, until my body breaks down to a pile of salts. My personality's cult, the color living. The touch is timid, but the hands are unforgiving. Divinity, I've tried that, came back with a vengeance. Thought the devil was God, now I don't know the fucking difference. I finally placed a little faith into my own presence. Might not be here for any reason, but I'm still present. In the drift of the day, spending my time looking back over arrays of mistakes. If only I invested all that energy into today, my future would be brighter and lesser of grays. But I'm the type to take the lickings and move on. In spite of the pain, I made my bed, swallow pride, and I lay. To be the people that the people need, options are narrowed. So I'm just trying to be a little more careful, and that's real.
Oh, every day that you wake, do you know how you living? In all the moves that you made, do you remember why you did it? And when you look at yourself, do you give any credit? You're surrounded by wealth that you built, and don't forget it.
I was born and raised in a place the sun don't shine. Got a dirt stained face from crawling through all the grime. At a young age I learned to keep a sharp knife closer. Every corner you bend in life, it could be the closer. Waking up with no hope, no food in the cupboards. Yeah, when mom and pops around, it was needles, no covers. Yeah, they loved us, but life got all these levels and shit. So above us, I bet they held on every hit. Yeah, blame it on the drugs, blame it on the kids then. Blame it on the fact that you hated the way you live in. Whatever the reason, it never mattered to me. Always one foot in front of the other and stay real. Stepping over mountains like it's just another hill to climb. Made it this far in my life, ain't nothing gonna stop me now. How I'm living had everything to do with the way that I came up. Had to get it out the mud.
Oh, every day that you wake, do you know how you living? In all the moves that you made, do you remember why you did it? And when you look at yourself, do you give any credit? You're surrounded by wealth that you built,
York to the death, El Salvador every breath. Never forget those roots or any element that made me this life force. Pop stepped off this planet and passed torch. Now I torch every adversary with infinite rage. All emotion uncaged, but won't act only on that. Gotta use my thinker. My heart's forever winter, like a good old Wisconsin blizzard. See, I'm in it for the long haul, till the wheels fall off. Gonna feed you nothing but this remedy. Forever restless in my energy that I'm putting out. Hope is contagious, you can say I'm looking out for those dragon feet. Heavy on telepathy, but no superpowers, just bless a rhyming ability. Maybe reach that soul that'll pull us out obscurity. But that's a far stretch, nothing but a foul stench across this human wasteland. Ain't no time to waste, fam. Ask me how I'm living, I'm just hitting every angle in this bitch. Never get entangled when we mangle up the rich. One of the biggest divisions, they say I'm tripping, but they too busy stuck worshiping instead of getting it, yeah.
Oh, every day that you wake, do you know how you living? In all the moves that you made, do you remember why you did it? And when you look at yourself, do you give any credit? You're surrounded by wealth that you built, and don't forget it. Oh, every day that you wake, do you know how you living? In all the moves that you made, do you remember why you did it? And when you look at yourself, do you give any credit? You're surrounded by wealth. How you living?
Oh shit.
Man. Yo, Certain T.
I think I was just about to get smacked with a commercial. I'm gonna run it on mute.
Yeah. Certain T, man. That beat is another banger. That shit is crazy, bro. The drum groove, sampled bass line. It was like the further you got into it, like it. As soon as it hit, I would say this is fire. And then by the end, it was like hypnotic. It was just like the strings and the yeah. It carried so well, man. And Space Kase, bro. I love what you do in this verse is probably one of my favorite styles from you. When you put that slight melody in your tone during your verses, and it's like not over the top sing-songy, but it's there enough where, like, yeah, man, I love that. I love when you do that. And the hook, the crazy jazz vocal on the hook, yo, that dope balance from going from your low tone into that high, bright, jazzy vocal on the hook. That was crazy.
Yeah, that fucking beat was dope as hell. I love the strings. It definitely gave me some Woo vibes again. The hook was fucking stupid dope, man. She's got a crazy voice. The lyrics were on point. It wasn't like sometimes you can get a great voice, but the lyrics don't really hit well. And I felt like this one was just on point. Space's verse was dope. Dude, you've consistently been able to express your thoughts and emotions through your lyrics on such a dope level, and it's like a lesson for the listeners to consider when you speak in your verses, and it's such a dope thing. Flow is always on point. Like, I don't even need to say it, you know. Who's second verse?
Drew
was telling an inspiring story, but the delivery didn't quite sell me. I felt like the flow could have used a little work too, but the potential was there and shit. And then who was third? Oh shit, I should have wrote this down.
I like the thing that I like about Drew from the last track to this one is it's got that old school delivery, and his tone, same thing. He was the one that gave me the reminiscent vibes of like the Ice Cube, Good Day, and like I get that again, the same type of like, it's like that more laid back old school flow, not
it's laid. I think I mean it's just laid back and not as powerful. I felt like the beat deserved the powerful
Yeah.
delivery though, kind of, you know. Who was it? The Butcher.
Yes, the Butcher.
The Butcher. He gave me a woo vibe as well. His delivery was good, but the same thing. It was. I felt like it could have had a more powerful impact. But the content was dope and his flow was good as well. Overall, good track.
That was How You Livin' featuring Danielle Darpo, True Lines, and The Butcher.
One more time with the link, y'all. Boom. Alright, we're gonna get into this next one. It's
Mowgli.
just Certain T and Space Kase again. It's called Mowgli.
Yeah, some Jungle Book. Let's go.
This real quick.
Yo, this rap game is a jungle, homie, they call me Mowgli. I used to run with the wolves before they all disowned me. I'm still a wolf and locally might be the one and only. You can ask the fools at the watering pool, them fuckers know me. You got the cheetahs that chop and spit it super quick. Run like the Jaguars, not as fast but bigger hits. The hippo click, thick chicks with big tits. Girls are shouldn't rap but they do, plus they look good in pics. To the gorillas, the hippos are just a joke. But to the monkeys in the game like King Louis gang, they're fucking dope. I see the lions and it gives me hope. The true OGs who made the term G really original. Salute the cubs of the pride, they keep the real shit alive and rule the lands for the kings when they die. They're like the zebra out here earning the stripes. Wait, bad reference, cause stripes for zebras are birthright, okay. To keep it flies from a bird's eye view. The producers who provide rule the whole sky zoo. From the peacocks who blend with the life of the jungle, to the vultures that struggle and the nest of the rubble. Macaws make the beasts that look good but lack substance. Bellbirds make the most noise but be doing nothing. Cockatoos, ones and twos keep the club jumping. Dodo birds, well, I think they're all dead or something. As for the snakes, they get the bad rap. They're just trying to survive, stabbing backs for success. The giraffes stand tall, ain't nobody looking down on them. They don't really fit in, but ain't nobody clowning on them. They just got their own style, they're unique. You can tell by how they look, how they walk, how they speak. Let's not forget about the elephant in the room. Humble dudes, but heavyweights that be making big moves. Anybody disrespect better be coming with the crew, cause he's earned his respect and is paying his dues. Listen, every rapper's just another animal that's flowing. The rap game is a jungle, homie, they call me Mowgli. Macaws bake the beats, macaws bake, they bake the beats. Macaws are fucking beat bagging bitches, fucking shit. Fucking damn it. Fuck it is. What the fuck?
Dog. You're ridiculous. Oh man, yo, another dope one. Mowgli, Certain T, and Space Kase.
Yo. Love the concept, love the...
You're an animal with the wordplay.
Yeah, exactly, man. You carried the theme well. The references, you know, the common phrases and like animal traits that we give to people, like the snakes or the elephant in the room and shit like that. So definitely dope flips and yeah, man, running through the jungle. The beat was a good flip too, a good switch. Different tempo, different vibes, so showing another side of Certain T. And right when it dropped, the drums and then the switch for the verse even gave me some Roots vibes. So you definitely attacked it with some Black Thought veracity on the verses too, man. Good shit.
Yep, that shit was dope. It was a bit short, but the flow was on point. Clever wordplay with the animals and punches portraying people, and I was digging that beat too. That beat was like just intense.
And he had the ooh, 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 like the animal sound in the sample thrown in.
Yeah, that shit was a dope one. Another fucking just a banger.
Certain T and Space Kase with Mowgli.
so you can follow. Drop a heart on it, show some love.
Hit the share button, put it on a playlist. Do something. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah. Next up, we got Another Late Night. This is Space Kase featuring our bro Slips. Certain T on the production. Space Kase and Slips. Another Late Night.
Let's go.
It makes seeing all the positives tough. Yes. The Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, man. Small town shit, you know. Yo. Sometimes I get blinded by the negative stuff. It makes seeing all the positives tough. My fingers keep combing through the scruff to find my diamond in the rough when what I already have should be enough. And if it ain't a substance that I'm itching for, maybe it's love or something else with a similar buzz. I think it's been a long time since I've been up in the ups. If it's a feeling, I forgot what it was. You might know me by the smile that I paint on my face and not the pain holding it in its place. If I had a penny per tear that I shed through the day, I could buy my own private estate. I'm a thinker, so I tinker with the thoughts, but in dangerous ways. Cloud the brain in the poisonous haze. You can take a walk through my mind if you're up for the craze, but you'll probably get lost in the maze. Let them know I know where the light never shines, where the sun won't rise. Every day, it's another late night. If you wanna meet me there, I'll take you for a ride. It's just another late night.
Another late night, locked away inside my mind, trying to find a way out, but I ain't seen no exit signs. Shit has got me stuck, feeling like I'm paralyzed. Fucked up so much I fear I'm never gonna reach my prime. I just keep thinking about all of the time I've wasted. Imagination's running rampant, saying I won't chase it. Procrastinating everything, starting to feel abrasive. My loved ones trying to help, just when I get evasive. Hiding inside my basement, smoked out in a daze where I think that if I stay here, then I won't have to face them. But like the work that way, so I'm rearranging my face again, hoping that no one notices that I'm really in pain here. Shut the fuck up, Kyle, quit your complaining. Nobody wants to hear it, whatever it is you're saying. And so the sound of silence is something I'm satiating deep inside of my cage, where I'm awaiting the end of days.
I know where the light never shines, where the sun won't rise. Every day, it's just another late night. If you wanna meet me there, I'll take you for a ride.
Another late night. Yeah, man. I be doing this shit to myself too. I always be telling myself that I ain't worth it, I ain't good enough, ain't nobody wanna listen to me. So I just drown myself, sit in my sorrows and shit. But it's just another late night, right?
Yeah, another late night. Certain T Space Kase and Slips.
Great work, guys. That right there is another banger, man. It's like, it's weird. We're like halfway through the album, and like that beat and the sample and the chops reminds me of the intro. It's like real. It's like a similar vibe. Like it hit with that. It was the same like type of organs and chimes. And shit was super dope beat, man, coming in. And as any of y'all artists out there, the content right there, I know you can relate to it. I know y'all relating to this one. Another late night of, you know, that non-stop grind of putting that work in and not knowing it's just, hey, it's what you got to do, right?
Right.
Man.
The hook was really fucking dope, man. I really liked that
Big.
shit. That was, yeah, big. Definitely the word for that. The beat allowed for such a dope song to be created. I feel like it,
Man,
because of that hook, like the way that hook fit over the beat, it's such a good marriage right there. Space's verse is dope. Flow was solid on this one, of course. Dope wordplay and content. Strong delivery. Slip's verse, the same thing. Slip's was really dope. Had a good flow and delivery and content. Just this whole.
You guys, it was a good balance too. I like the difference in tones and deliveries coming together. Both fit well on the hook, and the hook on the beat and the hook, definitely monster hook for real.
All right, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and what are we gonna do for this 5-minute break to break it up? Want to play a Cypher with Space Kase in it?
Yeah, let's do that.
What do we got? Can you look it up so I can just pop it up on here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's get.
Oh, actually, I can just do it too. I know what I'm talking about. Ready? Refresh. I'd even look, and there it is. I'm looking at the same thing you are. Just going history. Mad World.
Volume 2.
Right on the, huh? Volume 2?
Yeah. Should be down a little bit more. There it is.
There we go. Alright, Joe, we're gonna go with this.
Quick intermission, bathroom break, and we'll be right back.
I'll mute that real quick.
Crime Mode Cypher, Salt Lake City.
Could be no confident, outlasting incompetence. Often they put me in top lists, billboard opulence. Solid grip, I'm paying in Kemp, game changing. Alley-ooping my steps, LaMelo, I charm lot. Figure 4 in a foreign spot. You James Cordens really need karaoke to rock. I carry Oakley's 88 Jordan board to get fortified Apex Predator Hawaiian shit is a crock. Genghis Khan, your whole origin, Aurora Borealis, I'm naturally lit formula. These green rappers arugula, get 8 sideways, infinite times, I'm Methuselah losing it. Rosemary's Carrie baby, scary cadence, heir apparent to Ridgewicker, Gom's A-list, fly playlist, gold bars for Knox Cajun, raw surveillance, G squared, 80 aces.
This is The Conjuring, better welcome the Hellraiser. It's Friday the 13th and it's a nail biter. Better call the Exorcist before it comes and finds you and turns you into a lost boy, got your family crying. You took a wrong turn and found the cabin in the woods with Annabelle and Carrie, what a sinister look. Playing with a Ouija board and a Candyman's hook while the Omen child feeds the creature from the Black Lagoon. There is a nightmare happening on Elm Street, insidiously creeping right into Halloween. Trick-or-treating with the thing, waiting for the screams, filling all the hostility while the nun begins to sing. I am a black sheep, but you will never silence me. I'll kill you off in 7 days like you saw the ring. I know some people say I'm fucked up in the head, oh well, that's okay, I'll be chilling with the evil dead.
I'm a cold crook, on the mic, I got speech-stricken, astronomical speech. History books are rewritten, I'm heat spitting, rip 'em, I'm a beast sticking. Hit the studio, let loose, you know what he's spitting, lyrics sick. I know what I write is worth kick, for your nerd's sake, don't try my type of wordplay. My speech is erupting volcanoes and starting earthquakes. This my destiny, hip-hop knows I'll sure stay. Utah my birthplace, gon' be no Mormon though. From no ghetto, but a soldier like a Coleman, bro. Aim solid, was born to flow, I make a storm of snow. If you want beef, let's go, heat up the foreman, yo. Won't beat an opponent, so make them fall like Jenga blocks, losing their train of thought. As I claim the top on the Cypher, I came to rock and be ashamed to stop. They just want a 16, and I reign the spot.
Yo, I'm going postal wait and quit my job. I to focus on music or get out the pod. I shit you not, scared it's all my fault. And my deepest, darkest fears have been accurate from the start. Truth is, oh Jimmy Nooch ain't all that smart. Mr. Hemmis white rapper dude ain't even got balls, but let's that part. Best part of getting older, yo, the older I get, the less fucks that I give. Like Hov said in 96, son, can I live? Can I turn up with Fat Joe like Big Pun did? Yo, been on every block in Salt Lake, done the fun shit. Also admittedly did the dumb bum shit. So sorry, not the one bitch visited the Oracle. She said, nah, you, and it wasn't rhetorical. put some work in.
Welcome to Smog Lake City, where they bite your style. I blow cumulus clouds since my lungs stay filthy. They really thought I was done. It's been on bars, bow like slabs. I build a pyramid to the sun. Hormones so greedy, they tear down encampments of veterans. Go to church, call them bums. Jesus Christ, yo, are we bucked? King Crab in the bucket, stepping on everyone. Don't got cash, but got pride by the ton. Just a Mexican stealing jobs. Deport me, I'll return in a month. We out here, it's ST. Riding headlights and deer's eyes. Leave your third eye blind. Toss insecurities out the window. They only put you on shows if you're white. Still proud of eating beans and rice. Spitting insight.
All dues paid, martyrdom of penance, FTR, spell it out, it's a crude but true sentence. Commit all 7 sins in song form, no repentance, atmospherics hitting spirits by setting ambient textures. Respect the elders, legends, salute the lectures, homage in every audio segment, strong message. Pressure to crumble quarries to rubble from 40 stories, I swear I've never folded in either of those before me. Two-faced creed from the battle steeds to the henchmen, the Salt Lake Rebellion reached out, brought the Midwest in. These fuckers front on the credit cause we don't honor debit. Bullshit detection, rejection before they fake the flexing. Legion on a universal scale, do the knowledge spaceman. Pestilence, aka Wisconsin. Lab rats, regulators of science. Throne breakers for hire, the whole nest is behind us. Regicide.
Yeah, y'all, we back.
Yeah.
Back. So, as you can hear, Space Kase. It's a motherfucking beast, no matter what he does.
Alright, so we're gonna get into the second half of the album now.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Certain T Space Kase. Live album review of their new project today.
Boom, son. This is a dope album. We're 10 tracks in. On track 11. And track 11 is Of What Cannot Be Learned, featuring MC Envy Gamble's The Lucky Bastard, and that's it actually.
MC Envy again and Gambles.
Yep.
Let's go. Affiliate fam.
Right. How do you do this? I forgot.
I'm setting fire to the world like water is all gas. Vanguard with the craft and I'm striking the match. Matrix with the numbers got me fighting with math. Sharp tongue spit words, then I lick them in half. I stand on my word once I dip it in glass. Gold standards abandoned, ban me your brass. Bring me a blue sky and I'll bless it with jewels. Tell me what's a wise man without the presence of fools. It's a pleasantry to be removed from the company that the troops would not approve. Know what I gotta do, know what I gotta prove. If you don't lose some, you will not improve. Put me in a pinch and I'll drip juice straight from the veins. Stick myself a small sip to help steady my aim. Now what you want from me, that's how I address the game. I've done more for the greats, you've done lesser with blame. Started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us on the ground. Clutch 100 lands in one leap, made lions from one sheep. Instead making noise with no sound. We started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us on the ground. Grew 100 trees from one seed, clays from concrete. It's shit you cannot learn, but listen, we can teach you how.
If you listen properly, my word pump through your arteries. I got properties like y'all got money. Monopoly, I'm on my proper G. Past decade, been real fatherly. Leader of the pack, but never at the top of monarchies. But I still fuck with them. The champs here, come get them. We built the underground foundations, ain't no way it's splitting. Got that 6G flow, cancer waves transmitting. I masturbate while spitting, cause I get the fuck off. If you're on the mic with tighter jeans and my wife, then get the fuck off. I'm playing, no, I'm saying you're uncultured, get the fuck off. Pop about to retire hip hop, I'll get your duck on. Dragging up dick for all to suck on.
We started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us on the ground. Clutch 100 lads in one leap, made lions from one sheep, instead making noise with no sound. We started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us underground. Grew 100 trees from one seed, clays from concrete. It's shit you cannot learn, but listen, we can teach you how.
Yeah, you know I've been to hell and back, fam. Lessons learned, stripes earned, I got fast hands. Quick witted, short fuse, that's how I'm described. If I'm looking pistol by my side, that's how I'ma die. Flying high from the knowledge that I gained through it. And if they stood in my way, I put the flames to it. Rising up from the smoke, you seeking apparition. Step through a veteran in war, though that's a bad decision. I guess I could've stayed in school and been a mathematician. But Big Pun was my teacher, now I rap in rhythm. Encapsulation, my experience is unmatched. Let my words punch through like a thumbtack. All the scars, they remind me of the hard times. So every bar ain't connected to a punchline. But when it's crunch time, yo, I'll be ready for it. Space Kase set the pace with the
Started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us underground. Bunch of 100 lads in one leap, made lions from one sheep, instead making noise with no sound. We started going up when they said it's going down. We started branching up when they put us underground. Grew 100 trees from one seed, clays from concrete. It's shit you cannot learn, but listen, we can teach you how.
Yeah, son.
Man, Certain T's production stays hitting. That shit was
fucking ridiculous.
That might have been the rawest one yet. He's giving us soulful. He's giving us funky. That right there was like, I don't know. That was mean. That shit was tough. And specifically, Space Kase and Gambles, your verses stood out with your raw delivery. Your the grit in both of your tones sounded really good. It was like dirty and just like that aggressive hip hop. And Space Kase also gave us some of the dope melody in the verse too, which, you know, I'm gonna keep saying I love when he does that. And it was dope because he gave a couple bars with the melody and then flipped right into like a attacking the beat again. So yeah.
The beat is fucking fire. Space got a strong and fire delivery with those melodies, man. With the smoothness he hits them, like, I love it. Even Gambles did it in his verse. The hook is dope as hell for that reason to me. I love the melodies and shit. The flow is super dope. MCNV got a dope flow as well. Some good punches and wordplay. His delivery was on point. And Gambles had a dope, aggressive delivery and flow, clever punches and content, man. So,
I would have just liked to hear MV's verse up a hair because it was getting a little drowned out with the sample. It was a little harder to hear him than you guys cutting through. Man. I'm fucking with the album, guys. I don't have any misses on my list yet. I don't have any skips. There's nothing that I would be skipping right now.
Yeah, this whole fucking album is just on point, dude. Alright.
Of what cannot be learned right there.
Yes, sir.
Space Kase, MCNV, and Gambles, The Lucky Bastard, Certain T, on all the production you're listening to.
One more time, there's that link. And then next up, we're gonna get into Out Here, which is Certain T and Space Kase, just those two. So, but we get a good long song. It's 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay.
You know,
Out Here.
Out Here. So I'm gonna drop this link right here in the chat for y'all. Let's go.
Yo, we gotta bring him back to earth a little bit, man. start to float away on us.
Sometimes I let some things trump the individuals without understanding the long terms. Residuals might have been a good man, you know the lowdown. Might have done things that brought my high horse to low ground. I kept the love strong, but love is rarely ever enough. It takes a lot to keep the light of it up. When you think about yourself, what's the first thing that comes to mind? They say that is how we're truly defined. You know how life goes, time can't be stopped. The head of time is not the same as the head of the clock. Seen it all fall down from the head of the drop, and in the thickest theoretically, the head of the plot. What I got was another day, another way to keep myself ahead of the game without playing a lot. For the pain that I've caused, apologies could never cause it. A couple more skeletons in the closet. Can't see it straight, still call it as I see it. Eyes are the passage of faith, seeing's believing. Look, out here we all just want a little extra. Comfort's one thing, stability, etc. Just a little better than we got it and we're good. The line between greedy and consumers misunderstood. Flourish some nourishment and view how they bloom. Cause if they harvest when you're starving, they'll provide for you. Know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta think twice, you should know that out here we all have something to lose. And I don't know you, but I know how it is out here. And out here we all have something to prove. Whether you're rich or poor, have it all and need more. Out here we all have something to gain. And you ain't even gotta think twice about it. Cause out here shit, it's all the same. We're all the same. To an extent, I know we ain't the same person. Trials that made me better might make another worsen. Always give a head start and watch how they move. Hand up weapons, see if they use them or trade them for tools. When I sleep, it seems I dream about upcoming challenges. Can't seem to win them all without upsetting balances. Second chances linger in the littlest things. What we do makes a difference, that's a riddling thing. Reminisce the past times like a past life. Man, we changed so much, it's been a mad strife. The dumb shit we overcome that makes a man wise. Seeing him at his worst, but give him credit cause a man tries. I never talk too much, listen. Man, I'm a thinker with the mental pressure building till my thoughts combust. Ease in and out of every situation that I'm facing. A blessing and a curse, having so much patience. Sometimes I let material things fool me into thinking that I'm a king. I never been a rich man, never really fascinated with bling. I guess that wasn't really my thing. I never really fucked around with no hoes or no played out bitch. Always loyal to the woman I'm with. And I never been the type to talk too big. I know where I fit. And I never shake hands with a snitch. I was raised to do right, but in the left lane. My choice of people wasn't great, if you know what I'm saying. I kept the head clear, but it would always haze over. Premonitions when I'm high were the same sober. I always had a large circle, but a mental loner. Suddenly the size shrunk as I was getting older. And age will teach you a lot. I hope the opportunity to learn comes up strong. And it's a chance that you got, know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta think twice, you should know that out here we all have something to lose. And I don't know you, but I know how it is out here. And out here we all have something to prove. Whether you're rich or poor, have it all and need more. Out here we all have something to gain. And you ain't even gotta think twice about it. Cause out here shit, it's all the same. We're all the same. You ain't gotta think twice, you should know that out here we all have something to lose. And I don't know you, but I know how it is out here. And out here we all have something to prove. Whether you're rich or poor, have it all and need more. Out here we all have something to gain. And you ain't even gotta think twice about it. Cause out here shit, it's all the same. We're all the same.
Amen.
When did that become a crime? And this is hip hop at the end of the day.
A fucking man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was a dope joint, man. Love the concept, love the content. I know that you've had like features on some of the joints that felt like a solo album type track right there. That was like really like deep and personal. Like that's like the yeah, man. That's like the content that I look for in specifically like solo albums. Like yeah, man, that's a standout for me right there. That right there.
The content really drove it for me too. You're dropping wise content and pushing a message like warning people to be cautious of decisions and embracing bettering yourself like as a person. And it's just like
fuck, dude. That's the kind of shit we need out there, man. Like, you're saying something. It's substance. It's music that matters.
Yes.
And like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like that. The hook is catchy too. Good melodies.
Yeah.
And the building up at the end of the second verse was powerful. I like that shit. 'Cause
Yeah, the beat drop and focus in on
beat with the guitar is like a soulful feel to it with that, like, it's like a solo or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
man, good arrangement.
Yeah.
It really gave the peaks and valleys that I like to talk about. It gave a storyline. It brought us on a ride up and down, and not just your words, but the way that he crafted the beat also around it helped even push your message even more. So great work, guys. That's a definite standout for me right there on the content alone. Out here.
There's that link one more time. I want y'all to go do this thing, click that thing, then go up here. You can right click, follow. If you're already following, it'll just pop up right there. Make sure you're following everyone. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been doing this, so I'm catching up. Boom, boom. I should be already following. Gambles never sends in music from Spotify. I feel like that's the reason I'm not following him. Shout out to Gambles. Alright, the next song we got is Rough. It's another Certain T Space Kase song. Rough. This shit is dope. This whole fucking album so far, I think y'all can agree, is really dope. I'm looking back. See, you heard that on the show. Alright. There we go.
Rough. For the people, man. I'm post-human, I'm ghost mutant. The way I move a certain team might be comparable to most fluids. I'm part hip-hop, but mostly druid. Cypher sounds just like powers, like a modern rap Rasputin. We're underrated, there's no disputing. An understatement of the greatness that we formulate from local movements. Below the standards if there's no improvements. That's how we keep the flavor strong beyond the point to where you're sick of chewing. The God-gifted and good, like I'm 3 different G's. The way I ride on the track, it's like 3 different beats. I started picking up speed, I had some extra feet, then the run ended with beef, and I ain't talking meat. It took hits to make hits, that's how we roll with punches. Flip the pain that we endured into lyrical substance. That's how you feel it in your gut, like we physically touched it. I can't explain it no better, end of discussion. The way we break it down is so dope. When you hit it with a match, no smoke. That's how you know it's rough. The way we represent is no joke. Can't disrespect that, suckers don't. That's how you know it's rough. The way we break it down is so dope. When you hit it with a match, no smoke. That's how you know it's rough. The way we represent is no joke. Can't disrespect that, suckers don't. That's how you know it's rough. For the team, I hold it down like I made of anchors. Got a little caught up in another crew made of fakers. I was convinced it was a crucial move to moving units. Saw the strength in numbers, but the weakness was the type of music. We're underground, so we built from the ground and lower. Turned the small towns into home turfs and took them over. I never let the head weight overstress the shoulders. My ego might have gotten massive, but you never know it. Supposedly, we're exactly where we're supposed to be. And knowingly, I always notice something's close to me. I'm motivated by doings that derive the motives. View it through the third eye, notice it, and keep it noted. Devotion is a heavy tip toward remaining focused. Feel that, a fragile beam that's easily broken. If you're choking, take a second, clear your throat out. A second thought is still just a thought, that's no doubt. The way we break it down is so dope. When you hit it with a match, no smoke. That's how you know it's the way we represent is no joke. Can't disrespect that, suckers don't. That's how you know it's the way we break it down is so dope. When you hit it with a match, no smoke. That's how you know it's the way we represent is no joke. Can't disrespect that, suckers don't. That's how you know it's suckers don't.
It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
The people you are after are the people you depend on. Cook your meals, haul your trash, connect your calls, we drive your ambulances, we guard you while you sleep. All right, listen.
Rough.
And that's just a straight up hip hop banger that just gave me all types of like just the dope fucking golden era East Coast hip hop right there. Some like raucous records, just yeah, talking that shit, giving it just man the energy on that and like the hook. I could see that at a performed at a show. Dark Dirty Club just gives me that like old school like man. I picture the DMX Get At Me Dog video with people just like going nuts. But
Yeah.
rough.
So yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. The beat is fire. It's anthemic, and the hook makes it like that vibe, that fucking DMX vibe. Like, but it's just fucking hella dope.
I can see the whole crowd calling the response.
I can
chanting
picture
it,
that
rough.
shit. Yeah.
Just going nuts, turning into a mosh pit and shit. Rough.
If you ever shoot a video for that, shoot it in a fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Like at a show or something. The verses are dope. I like how he starts right in with dope wordplay, witty punches, just high energy attacking the beat with the clean flow, and dope content. Your content is always fucking unique. You're saying something different all the time, man.
Yo, favorite standout line because it points out like the shit I've been talking about. He said the way I ride on the track, like 3 different beats.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I almost said something to you about that too.
Cause yeah, man, you definitely do. Like this is dope. This is like the one where you showed more of the style of like the intricate wordplay and like the bouncing around, and then like you've given us storytelling, you've given us personal shit where like the flow is different. You give the melodies. It's dope, man. You're such a well-rounded artist, and like that line right there definitely pointed out that motherfuckers listen, he got different styles, man. And also like the took punches to make hits bar, that shit that resonated. It was dope.
Yeah, another very, very dope song right there. Salute Certain T as well.
Yeah. Some good old East Coast boom bap sound right there. Vintage.
Absolutely. So up next we got Average Joe. It's another Space Kase and Certain T joints. Let's get right into it.
I'm Charles Holmes from the Ringer Music Show.
And I'm Cole Kushner from Dissect, and Charles and I are teaming up to create Last Song Standing, a new show where we determine an...
So yeah, we're gonna kick it here and talk a little bit about this. I should have fucking known. I should have known! I paused it right away instead of, damn. Well, that'll happen. I'll pay attention. Or get Spotify Pro.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so
Fuck that.
Let's talk about the album so far. The album so far is fucking on point, man. Like every beat on point, every track on point. Great arrangement of MCs.
Yeah.
A lot of Grind Mode affiliates on here. Y'all can go follow Space Kase in the video description below. You can check out his album, his artist bio, all that fun shit. And we are back here now. So now we're gonna get right into Average Joe.
We need to open our eyes. Paranoia.
is coming through the walls, man. What have I done? Was it worth it?
I have a guilty conscience that could kill 100 innocent men. I feel like something's wrong inside of my head. Besides that shit, I never wanna get out of bed, but if I don't, it's instant regret. Plus I got another room filled with kids that must be watered and fed, and they can't just live off water and bread. What I said is there are other human beings here depending on me. Listen, that shit be getting me stressed. Plus the pressure of pursuing the provisions to prolong the slow process that just ends in our death. I need to hold a job which requires laboring for someone else who could really give a fuck if I'm dead. I gotta get to work on time. Once I'm awake, quickly smoke shit, shower and shave. Then I'm finally out the door to my ride. Hopefully that fucker starts, cause if not, I'm gonna be late. Gas is getting pricey, and I'm freezing oil too. Paying my insurance, then my registration's overdue. Tires keep going flat, had to buy the fuckers used. Sure as shit I shouldn't have, but can't afford them brand new. Pull up at my job and I walk in. Coworkers complaining already ain't even clocked in. I just coast the waves through the work day. Keep my chin above the water lines at the workplace. I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. I clock out and thank signs that I made it. Reflect on the day like being freed from enslavement. My fellow employees, the good, the bad, the ugly. Every day's a test of patience. Dealing with dummies, dust a little bit of stress off by sparking up a square. Inhale the smoke like a breath of fresh air. Realize it's a vice, sucking life by the drag. But dang, it's tough to cut the things that you crave. Take that short ride home being drilled by police. It always seems to make my blood pressure increase. So I'm trying not to swerve the same time, not speed. I know they ran my plates and walked through my rap sheet. Teeth clenched so hard that there's blood on my cheek. Take that left turn, safe zone, Pine Street. Then the cop goes straight, sigh of relief. Then my phone rings, no time to breathe. My baby mama's on the phone, says my kids miss me. I know that's the way of saying, Daddy, come and get me. I ain't in the mood, which don't mean much really. Cause if I were to say no, I know the guilt would get me. I say I come and get them, trying not to sound pissy. I know how it sounds, but I love my kids seriously. I just crave a little me time, and I don't even do much with my free time. Cause really, I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. Come on. I took over the house, turned the rent to a mortgage. Life is like a dream, when you're awake you can't afford it. They say health is the heart of a plentiful life. That's why healthcare costs a ridiculous price. I can't pay my bills, let alone pay my debt off. An arm and a leg, by all means, just take a leg off. When I have the time, I've been hitting the gym. And if I ever find the time, I'ma hit it again. People that I know and love recently acquired drug problems. I just wanna help them, but my help induces other drama. Plus I'm fighting battles of my own, don't wanna drag others in, so I battle them alone. We're in a day and age we can't survive without a cell phone. Plus we need the internet, none of which is free though. Money ain't everything, shit I know, but that's only when you have it. It's different when you don't. Friends of mine are sinking, so I'm trying to help them float. Found out one's a piece of shit, another one's a lost hope. Another recently admitted he's molesting his own daughter. What kind of father puts his family through that type of trauma? I've cut so many ties that even I'm surprised. Every time I do, it's like I buried someone else alive. Bumps in the road, it might have its twists and turns, but for me, there's no place like home. I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. I'm just an average Joe. My life is not a movie, just an average show. I might have did this, been there, done that, and what I've learned is there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
what's really going on? I'm just an average Joe. Yo, that hook is fucking dope, bro.
The irony, though. So my first thing that I wrote down for was that such a powerful start. How there were no drums, and it was like the story you're telling, and I'm like, man, I can visualize everything you're saying. I'm watching it right now, and I'm like, man, this shit's like a movie. First thing I said, and then the hook comes in, and it's like, it's not a movie. My life's not a movie. It's just an average show. Because the average show, yo, that was dope, man. It's super dope. Like, yo, everything. I literally, while you were saying it, like, I wasn't even like, I don't know, I wasn't trying to visualize it. You were painting the picture, and I could see it. Everything happened as you're like saying it. That shit was really, really dope.
I could picture a real dope video to that, but like not even just you in it, but like other people at their occupations and like shit like that. Like that shit. The dope storytelling on that gave great imagery to like just let my own imagination run away with ideas, but it was real relatable content. And the beat and the build up, yeah, that was fucking. Yeah. It was dope. It was fucking like right on point, man. That was the perfect placement.
Yeah. Letting the first verse rock completely without the drums. Then when it came in, dirty.
Stand on topic well. Flow is on point. Strong delivery, and yo, just overall fucking fire.
Yeah, man. Really,
this is a real dope song.
Dope
So much replay value.
Yes, and Certain T, man, beat crazy on some like Alchemist vibes on that joint right there. That was dope.
Oh shit! He said Space Kase almost didn't want to roll with this joint. I told him we had to. I feel like I'm riding in the back seat. Yo, the fucking Certain T, the track, I mean the beat is fucking dope, and what Space Kase created over this shit is fucking ridiculous. It's fire. Super fire. I'm glad this made it, for real.
Yeah, definitely. It almost sounds like the breaking point, like the sequel to this would be what was the movie with De Niro where he's like talking to me in the mirror where like he goes nuts, you know. That's like that's like this like the prequel to that, like that, like you're almost reaching the breaking point with everything that's all the shit that's just piling up day after day on you.
Here's the link, guys. Go hit that with a heart. Follow. If you're not following Space Kase and Certain T, do that right now. Throw it on the playlist. Share it.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right into the next one. And the next one is What's Really Going On. What's going on? What's really going on?
Got a nice run of solo joints right here.
I heard this one already, so. Let's jump right into it.
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Shit, man, what's going on?
Shit, man, what's going on, man? What's really going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man, what's going on, dude? What's going on?
Shit, what's going on, bro?
Bro, what is going on?
What's going on, man? What's up?
Bro, what's the fuck is going on? What's really going on?
What's going on, man? When it's all said and done, what's really going on? You're living life on the run, but what you running from? Spent a lot of visual endurance looking over my shoulders. Of course, it's my own karma from choices I've chosen, and now I'm feeling real good on the DL. Got a lot of quality product hitting my DM. Finally moving forward in time, I hit the PM. Keep a decent distance from suckers I can't see them. I still believe in people who were graced with unbelievable nature. Good sides of bad characters, demons and angels. Maybe my breed's foolish cause the lessons were painful, but it taught me how to view all the invisible angles. Caught inside a web of lies that I learned to untangle. Sometimes you're better off just bottling the anger and anchoring it down with the chemical chaser. I never drank away the pain, I just drank for behavior. When it's all said and done, what's really going on? You ain't getting no props, what's really going on? You're still hustling rocks, what's really going on? And will that shit ever stop? Yo. Hey. It wasn't me against the world, but that's my world against the universe. They said potential's potent, just need to push some units first. But I'm too busy, I'm trying to make a unit work. Booking an event while engineering, plus I cleared a verse. The ethic's crazy, flow is amazing. Delivery is always changing, the content is blazing. They love to look inside my eyes, stargazing. I guess I like the club, but not as much as cloud chasing. It gets the heart racing at hard paces. It forces my arms to reach out to far places. They say the brain is like a jail cell, large cages. Can't help but disagree after being incarcerated. The part I'm playing is not a part for playing with. Family first, everything else is maybe fourth or fifth. The art, the craft, the passion, and the sport of it. What can I say? I love all of it. When it's all said and done, what's really going on? You ain't getting no props, what's really going on? You still hustling rocks, what's really going on? And will that shit ever stop? What's really going on? You out there fucking up lives, what's really going on? You're fucking somebody's wife, what's really going on? You're getting nowhere in life, what's really going on? Like you're just waiting to die, what's really going on? Huh? What's really going on? What's... Hello? Hello? Are you still there?
I get lost in the song almost and forget it's almost over. And then
what's going on?
Boom. It just pops up. Man, another dope one, guys.
Yeah, that at first it didn't hit me as hard as the other ones, but I think it was because it was coming off the how like strong the last joint was, and then when the second verse came in with the way that you ended the hook with like cutting yourself off and then the beat drop and then it came back in, then by that time I was like fully back immersed into it, and the beat was like it gave me vibes. It was like it reminded me of the production on Rakim's 18th Letter album from like Clark Kent, Pete Rock, and like Beat Miners era, like there, like 98, 97, 98, like the dirty samples and just like more a little mellow but dark at the same time, dark and mellow with like but still like snapping drums.
Yeah, you pretty much said anything I could say about the beat. I really dig the beat as well. I like the rise and fall delivery on your first verse and the hook. I thought that was pretty dope. The hook was good. The second verse was dope as well. Good delivery and flow. Overall, the track is fucking just fire. I dig it a lot.
Yeah. No, I definitely like the joint. Like I said, I think it had like a impact on me like right away. I liked it right away. I like coming off the last one. That would be kind of I understand. Yeah, I don't think it was the song that was throwing me. I think it was more like the placement in like the
that
flow,
could be
like,
it. Yeah, the placement of song to song.
Yeah, like if you were just in the mood to bang this track, it would hit like differently than hearing it in the flow of things.
Yeah, I could vibe with that. I could rock with that. But overall, yeah, dope shit, man. That's a dope one. Let me get this fucking link up in here for y'all. What's really going on?
Hey, John Kahn, what up?
John Kahn up in here? John Kahn Van Dam? Johnny Omnicron? What's good, bro? What up, everybody in here? Thank you guys for joining us for this live stream, for real.
Yeah.
Or if you're joining us afterwards just to watch this, thank you, for real, for supporting us and the artist. It means a lot. And the producer. It means a lot to all of us, for real.
We got the Omnipotent up next.
Yes. Another Space Kase and Certain T jam.
Yeah.
Drop this down here. Y'all. We're gonna jump right into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Certain T. Tony, man, this is one of my favorite beats right here. Yeah. I love this shit. Yeah. Yeah. I try to tell them what they need to hear. They need to listen though, keep it crystal clear. What you're hearing is the visual, inner vision, body every angle individual. Vocals echo through the inner walls like an inner throat. They want the knowledge but only in many intervals. How they handle problems when lacking the proper minerals. I am not a cynical soul, just overcritical, it's common. Commuting organics over to digital. A simple but yet not so, the honcho, head of his class, all F's and still pass. Shooting clownfish inside a barrel of laughs. Got the pedal to the metal with infinite gas. I got something cause I gave some, that's how it goes. You want it all but gave nothing, quit fronting. I'm fascinated more so by function over fundage. How you operate crunches harder than numbers. The real deal, genuine, all original. Shit you never seen and never heard from your stereo. Might be something similar but hits a little different. What is it? The alien god, the omnipotent, the real deal. Genuine, all original. Shit you never seen and never heard from your stereo. Might be something similar but hits a little different. What is it? The alien god, the omnipotent. Shut up and listen. The grown folk are speaking. I ain't into acting childish for grown folk reasons. If it is the kids' year here, it's grown folk season. Little kids, this is hip hop. Catch a full grown beating. They say this is a young man's game. Quit fucking playing. That sounds more like an excuse for you acting that way. You best respect the pioneers. Pussy, pay a little homage. You're in their house. It's truly an honor. Quit pissing on it. I'm for the culture, let me tell you what I mean. I've united several clans, made an impact on the scene. I set up several shows, steady building towards the dream. Even took a couple rookies in and put them on the team. Every show that we threw has been a positive plus. No fights, no drama, it's been nothing but love. Put Wisconsin on the tongue like the talk of the town. Between Sturgeon Bay and Gillett, been the coolest to crowd. Some shows popped off and some flopped, but in these small towns it's what we're given. Gotta work with what we got. Cats coming through on tour, salute the hospitality. Kept that on the mind and let it strengthen the mentality, And for the locals that didn't even know what hip-hop was, gave them something else to do besides drinking and drugs. Those appreciating music showed appreciation, and we returned it through hard work and dedication. The real deal, genuine, all original. Shit you never seen, never heard from your stereo. Might be something similar, but hits a little different. What is it? The alien god, the omnipotent, the real deal. Genuine, all original. Shit you never seen and never heard from your stereo. Might be something similar, but hits a little different. What is it? The alien god, the omnipotent. Yeah. Much love to the Mad World family. My Society family. Grind on affiliates. Twoface Media. From the 920 Science Labs to 920 Films. What up, Dusty, my brother? I'm telling you, man, we got that team. Man, look at what we've done, look at what we've been doing. And especially look at where the fuck we come from, you know? Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's music to my ears.
Yeah. My dude.
Yo. Certain T's like sample chops are insane, bro. Like all like he's got like the micro chopping the way that fucking Dilla would do it. Like tiny little chops and so seamless that it sounds like it's one like it's a loop, man. Your chopping is crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I just want to say now, the last joint to this one is like perfect like transition, like that. Just the vibe of these two like go together so well, and like these two, like hearing these two together, it was like the perfect like build. So yeah.
This was a dope one, man.
Yeah.
The beat is fire, and the transition, that's on point. I feel like it's something I'd hear Nas kill. Like, you definitely got a dope style when it comes to beats, man, and I hope we can work together for real. You need to, like, get us some beats.
Yeah, man.
Like, get us some beats,
Crazy.
dog. Trust me.
Crazy.
Get us some beats. But yeah, this one's dope. Smooth flow, spitting some real shit in the first verse space. Just really fucking reaching out to people. Second verse, really painting the picture of how you help create the scene and pushed as an artist in your state. So I really like that. You have a good storytelling ability, man.
Yeah.
Great
definitely.
imagery and throughout like all of your songs, basically. So
one of your sides right there, and definitely man, I love the vibe on this. I love you on this style. This like I said, this is probably, I think it falls into the same as the last track with that like 97, 98 real just gritty East Coast sound, man. Dope. I love it.
Yep. There's the link, guys. Make sure you go hit the heart, add that shit to a playlist.
Or you gonna catch a full grown beating.
Yo, that bar, bro. Yo, this guy is always remembering the bars that I want to. His memory is better than mine, man. But yo, everything he says, it's always hitting the same way for me, man. That shit is fucking dope. It was fucking hilarious. Make sure you're following, guys. Right click on the names, check and make sure follow every artist in here as well. Alright, so up next we got Who You Know, another Space Kase and Certain T jam.
Let's go. Who You Know.
Let me make sure those are separated. So you know different songs. Alright, here we go.
Yo, people be talking about hip-hop like it's just music. The dumb fucks. I cry and fucking shame, I find top and game. They might be numb to the pain, but they will feel the rain. The underbelly, Wisconsin, the chain of renegades. It took some hefty changes, training with the heavyweights. They say we're slaves, but I won't put that phrase up on my name. For me to think that way just squares me into smaller frames. I know what's really real in doing so, I know what's fake. What comes with smaller odds, to me it's higher stakes. The era crisis, similar ties with Dionysus. They're looking icy, but freezing to death, how cold that life is. They wanna gamble, but get shaky when they bring the dice in. Even professional sellers complain of overpricing. If life is too sweet, it gets spicy. Might be looking ugly, but trust me, it's put together nicely. A ceremonious skill, I celebrate it nightly. My testimony sends chills directly where the spine be. This all goes to show it's more about what than who you know. Even though we might not have the same goals, I'm just trying to help spread a little hope though. This all goes to show it's more about what than who you know. Even though we might not have the same goals, I'm just trying to help spread a little hope. That's the truth.
We have great hip-hop artists out here doing stuff, but we don't support them. If hip-hoppers ain't acting like monkeys, then people don't fucking support them. And I'm tired of that, dude.
Their arrogance exaggerated their significance, stepped them down in standings that were ranked on their intelligence. They're swapping skills with substance, sex, and stupid shit. Man of the hour stooped hard when 60 minutes hit. Checking billboards got them sweating for a second hit. Stressing as statistics swoop down on their whole style switch. Not to say that it's 100% counterfeit, possibly just staying with the times. What a time it is. They traded baggy jeans for skin-tight denims, wearing the belt but keep the buckle down below the pelvis. Grown men will do how grown men do, and that is not it. I don't give give a shit how hard you are, you look ridiculous. That may seem like pots calling out the kettles, but I promise you, we are not the same as each other. My ceremonial skills stellar, shit check the heavens. My testimony is certified, you can ask the generals. Yes, yes. This all goes to show, it's more about what than who you know. Even though we might not have the same goals, I'm just trying to help spread a little hope though. This all goes to show, it's more about what than who you know. Even though we might not have the same goals, I'm just trying to help spread a little hope.
What's going on in hip-hop right now is embarrassing, dude. And the thing is nothing as a whole wrong with hip-hop. Hip-hop just needs some fucking balance. Hip-hop don't need to be all positive, it don't need to be all negative, but we need to control the images. We're gonna have to start setting some rules and some criteria. And we're gonna have to start holding people accountable to it. We're gonna have to start going and knock on people's doors. You say you hip-hop, alright, let me check your credentials. You say you hip-hop, let me see what you do for the hip-hop community. And I don't mean the rappers, I mean the people who's consuming hip-hop. What are you doing? And your hip-hop clothing line, what are you doing for the community?
Yeah. Speaking of motherfucking truth.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yo, I love that hook, man. I love that hook. That might be my favorite hook from you as far as like the melody. That shit just, oh man, I love the low tone. I love the melody you came up with, and even at the end, I really love the just the layers, the harmony layers you put after the at the end, the second half of the hook, with just the to carry it. It just added another layer to the beat, man.
Yeah,
the depth of it was
vibes,
yeah.
spacey ambient vibes to that shit. Beat and hook. The hook is just fucking hella dope. The melodies and shit, man, they're on point. Like, and it's a clever hook as well. Like, definitely intelligent substance. Speaking on hip hop in this one.
Yo. Another banging beat from Certain T, man. That one.
There's that link, guys. Make sure you fucking make sure you're hearting these and following all that shit. Throwing it on playlist.
The groove and swing on that, I was feeling it, man. It had me. It was another one of those that was like, the longer you listen to it, the more like hypnotizing. It was like you get caught in it. It takes you somewhere else. It's definitely a mix of the production and the tone and the delivery from Space Kase, man. Got us floating.
Yeah. Ambient vibes, man. I loved it. Like, you had another one like that was just kind of like that. It was just like that. The big, I forget which track it was. Had big vibes to it. Another Late Night, I think. Yeah, Another Late Night with Slips. That was the one. That shit was dope. All right. But right now, we're gonna get on to the next track.
Next up, we got Right Now. Right now.
Right now, we got Right Now.
Right now, we're getting into Right Now.
Today, we're reviewing Today, and right now, we got Right Now. You know that shit works. All right, here we go.
Yeah. It sounds good, yo. Hey. It ain't supreme, but it's court culture for justice seekers. I find a system of sorts with all the finest features. Between chromatic and space, at least 1,000 reasons. Some might be the thinnest of lines, still differences between us. Listen, the top is honor. Electric strands circle the craniums when we sit and ponder. Another wonder you can place in the hard nine. Alliance of the gods, Mount Olympus in all ties. The tribe chief, Twoface Media, enterprise. Trying to find the balance, force my yin and yang to intertwine. Might be a sign like an omen, opening, squinting eyes. Some just hear the beat of me, I put it on and visualize. The flow is flawless, you feel it down to its final fiber. We're in our own league, ballin', no majors, no minors. If you're hunting for that holy grail, come and find us. We'll teach you how to flip the pressure like it's coal and diamonds. You can either turn it up or let us burn it down. You know the type of shit we're doing for the underground. Chromatic beats, every color and sound in Space Kase. You're hearing it now, it's what you're hearing right now. You can either turn it up or let us burn it down. You know the type of shit we're doing for the underground. Chromatic beats, every color and sound in Space Kase. You're hearing it now. A spark of light from on the darker side. Life inside the dead of night. Crawl a different walk of life where 9 to 5 is overtime. Took the steps to touch the skies. Even helped the sun to rise. To my surprise, I've seen the world and worded all of it to rhymes. Glorified the grind that it takes. The sacrifices at stake. And all the gloom garnished off of mistakes. Hit the booth where there's moves to be made. When there's dues to be paid. You want the truth, that's how we do every day. Where we're from, it's not a playground, so fools don't play. Dollar signs came in bricks, so we moved those weights. Got popped my first time, still ain't removed those chains. Might be the target on my back or my criminal face, but I refuse to wet my lips from the fountains that most been quenching for. Feel it's been a curse, so the blessings just mean a little more. Brought about the better, the best of it through embetterment. Where everything that you earned was through embezzlement. Finally flawless, you feel it down to its final fiber. We're in our own league, ballin', no majors, no minors. If you're hunting for that holy grail, come and find us. We'll teach you how to flip the pressure like it's coal and diamonds. You can either turn it up or let us burn it down. You know the type of shit we're doing for the underground. Chromatic beats, every color and sound in Space Kase. You're hearing it now, it's what you're hearing right now. You can either turn it up or let us burn it down. You know the type of shit we're doing for the underground. Chromatic beats, every color and sound in Space Kase. You're hearing it now, it's what you're hearing right now. All day. Wisconsin everything, baby, you know what it is. Chromatic beats, Space Kase, man.
Ooh. Yo. That's one of my favorites right there.
Yeah.
Something about the vibe for that piano, bro. The two chords, the down.
I always love piano beats.
It made such a bed, like that, just like the swing that it gave, and then Certain T, see it from the producer standpoint, like the way that you. The heavy swing you had on that, man, like way up with the way that the kick hit so close to the snare with the snappy like, and then the little rolls you put in there, bro. That shit was crazy, man. It just gave it had me rocking. It was like that draggy feel where it's a little behind the pocket and you're just like, it makes you like snap.
It's off, but it's on.
Yeah, I had a stint face the whole time because it's just like, it just like drives you. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
And what it did to the way that it made, like, you could tell that Space Kase wrote to that, and like that's just everything about it. It wasn't like, he had this verse. It was like, that shit like pulled that production and pulled this out of him, and like the melody in his verse and just the way he was hitting. Oh man.
I'm gonna assume Certain T that your old producer name was Chromatic Beats because he says Chromatic Beats obviously in there, but it's a Certain T Space Kase album, so I'm trying to put that together. But the beat is dope. The hook is fucking clean. Digging the bridge rapping before the hook as well.
Yes.
Dope punches and wordplay in this one. Smooth delivery and flow. And the melody in the verse again. Like the melody in the verse, man. Like it's just like it hits so fucking strong, dude. It does every time. like, for real, man. Kudos on this one, dog.
Yeah.
Both of y'all. Both of y'all. Let me get this link for y'all.
That's definitely one of my favorites right there. That just it had me somewhere else, man. That shit was dope, guys. Perfect combination of what you did on the beat and what you did with the flow and lyrics, man.
Alright. The next one we got is Space Ghost. It's another Certain T Space Kase jam. Space Jam. You didn't use that one. Did you? Man. Alright, we're gonna jump right into it. Let's go.
This is that doomsday symphony, strings of a vortex, sent to pierce in like the skin of a horse's breast. A lick of cold winds on the hairs of a warm neck, the colors of sore flesh, but more fresh. The war pigs that turn the farm to a boar's nest, the reinforcements of an army remorseless, the source of a whole force top contender, the code that can make a computer control the weather. The competition just names I don't remember, so many numbers I write them by using letters. The clans formed of workers and go-getters, all of them in the lab, chopping lettuce. We know better, that makes us solid representatives. Pay respect to pay dues when we send out collectors. The shit we spit will break them in or rustle up the feathers. No matter why, who, what, get it whenever. Behind closed doors, I see them as if they were open. That's how I signal through the smoke and stay a good omen. The space ghost in the skin, a bronze scaly coating, locking the chakras in place, it keeps the aura golden. The prime indigenous squad, we cannot be divided. It's true indigenous law among the hip-hop tribesmen. Respect the rivals, but no the people's opposition. The facts are feeble, so I handle them like fragile dishes. That space knowledge for the Martian fam, a Christ passion, count the footsteps all across the sand. I'm superstitious, so I keep the dead inside my plans. Know they're around like I can feel them pulling at my hands. The only trend I follow is to carve another route, paths less traveled, and gravel down my private route. Really on the brink of self-reliance, trumping self-doubt. A mix of confidence and ego just broken down. Jester Exodus, please don't confuse the clowns. Two-Face gorilla swatting helicopters out the clouds. Became a dead man floating the planetary coasts. From Mercury to Pluto, they call him Space Ghost.
Yo. Oh man. It's short, but yo, the imagery in that shit is fucking unreal, bro. You're fucking intelligent, bro.
The pictures
you're flexing your intelligence on this one. That's what you're doing.
Oof.
Motherfucker is flexing his intelligence. That's what it is.
The imagery, man. That the first 4 bars was like, what the fuck? Like, just
warm,
we both said it like the same
what
time.
Did you
like
say the warm skin, warm flesh, and cold hairs, or something like that? Or something like, dude, man,
bro, it's
come
like,
on,
poetry, man. This dude dude writing fucking something. This shit would translate to the page, man. That was.
Your delivery fit the beat well too. The way you fucking.
He had the laid back delivery.
Yeah,
it was
the laid back delivery,
voice.
but your voice was your presence was there.
It was like a calm strength on this one.
Yes.
Like
exactly
just like
words I needed.
The confidence, and it was like you didn't need the higher register of your voice and it was just like it was a calm strength that like that the piano sample on that with those strings.
The strings and the piano to me, man. That's it, bro. Certain T, salute on that. This shit is a fucking banger knocking.
Yeah.
Short though.
Yeah.
Too short.
Yeah, I would have. That's another one. I'll run back to back. Run it twice.
Yeah. But dope shit, man. For real.
Space Ghost right there.
That's a fucking banger. And we are actually. This is going to be the last one of the night or of the day, because the outro. He said we don't have to play it. It's not music. It's just like a 6-minute long skit.
Oh, okay.
Basically, so we'd be sitting there listening to it for a while. We can play it out if you want. I don't mind. But size don't matter, Space said. Yo, my dude. Salute, Space, man. This whole album, bro. Sheesh.
Yeah, bangers, man.
You are a fucking animal, bro, and it like has shown through. Man.
Well-rounded artist, very talented in many different styles. Thank you for this, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I just shared the right link, right? Yeah. All right, so the final track.
Ooh, I know
Looking
this song.
Back. I'm gonna pull this up because we haven't got to do it much. Get the flex that artwork. The final track on this is Looking Back, featuring Dilly Bars and Sean Crutch. Certain T on the beat.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's get it. This one's fucking. Here we go. We played this before. I heard it earlier.
You know, everybody wants to talk, you know? Everybody's got something to say about something. At the end of it all, just, this is life, man. Fucking act like it, yo. Yo, I've seen them all come, I've seen them all go. I've seen a lot of goals get blown away in smoke. I've been told that a dream won't come through by sleeping on it. Know that the cheese won't come through by cheesy products. M-O-S-H, recognize the set. It's the notion put to motion to devotion that demands respect. No intellect will keep intelligence as minimal, but see what came to be from the mind of a criminal. So I'm the individual, original, with physical proof that rap can still be spiritual. We hear it clear as day, even through the foggy night, trying to feed my dogs in this dog-eat-dog kind of life. And everything is alright. Got a lot of little shit, but I try to keep it minimized. No matter what I'm done from left, remain proper. Then I mingle, staying nonchalant, losing cool's a showstopper. Persevere till I'm past where you can't come back. Only time I glance back is getting back on track. Some of us leave a lot behind to advance ourselves. It took a lot of self-hate to respect myself. Yeah, might not know where we're going to, but we know where we've been. Took a lot of time to make time. It took losses to win, and I beat myself up to make myself stronger. Healing takes time, I used to take a lot longer, but now, when I look at my reflection, you're damn right I respect it. I've seen a lot of this, a lot of that. I've seen a lot of things that have me question facts. I've seen a lot of people looking forward, turn their backs, and I don't ever hate nobody cutting ties to stay on track. I've seen a lot of them, a lot of those. I've seen a lot of change, that's how it goes. I've seen a lot of people looking forward, looking back, cause they know it isn't where you're from, it's where you're at.
I've seen a lot of things in this life thus far. Some made me close my lid like a cookie jar. Others made me watch the night wishing on a star. Long nights thinking to myself, cruising in the car. There's reasons for this path I'm on, I can't stop. Grinding on my free time, waiting for the drop. There's bumps along the road, I'm already expecting. It's all within the journey, so I gotta respect it. I'm writing confessions that fuel my aggression. Long nights locked up with liquid depression. All the transgressions, remember the lessons. I'm counting the blessings, ain't focused on stressing. I'm a big man, got my eyes set on the horizons. Trying to get the cover spread wide like horizon. Mastering my way, people calling me Poseidon. Brought the team together like the planets collided. I'm never one-sided, but I always gotta get my bag. Running through life like I used to be a star in track. Pick up the slack, sometimes we all get lazy. I could never let another man's opinions faze me. Looking back at my past as I step up on the summit, I could never fall off, it would be a steep plummet. The new me, I loving me steady like drumming. The old me was something I could never ever stomach. I've met a lot of family, yeah, we shared no blood. We come from many lanes and we all walk good. Settle for sleeping, say goodbye to your dream. I'ma keep my eyes wide, busting right out the scene.
I've seen a lot of this, a lot of that. I've seen a lot of things that have me question facts. I've seen a lot of people looking forward, turn their backs, and I don't ever hate nobody cutting ties to stay on track. I've seen a lot of them, a lot of those. I've seen a lot of change, that's how it goes. I've seen a lot of people looking forward, looking back, cause they know.
I see fellas get locked up over bodies that's not found, cause local neighborhoods is on watching the cops round. Hustle game tight in the spots wild, rolling through blocks with tools cocked, no muzzle, the shots loud. Brothers got zones and they got pounds, the toast that is, they relaxing on the road but they walks out. Each post got it cracking a lot now, giving the rocks out with mad club performance for rock chows. Get ghosts when the heckler cock sound, to get your insides exposed like a coop when the top's down. Clouds been faking, they jock styles and make a mixtape and think you hot. Wow, guess what, you not, pal? I'm a lyricist, spitting it real frivolous. Cats ain't used to hearing it, so I gotta conceal my strips. Killing kids, but I ain't the only gifted kid. It's Fishes here, my whole team a pyramid. Man, no stats and sins there with this shit. Space and Dilly got nicks and a pistol grip. You dumb ducks get plucked but not listening. Get cut like the foreskin of the infant's christening. Yeah, might not know where we going to, but we know where we been. Took a lot of time to make time. It took loss to win. I done beat myself up to make myself stronger. Healing takes time, it used to take a lot longer. But now, when I look at my reflection, it's no ability respected.
Yo, man. Yo, dog. Another fucking banger, man. That beat was dope.
That shit was, I feel like it was the perfect end to the songs on the album, because it was like
that whistle, that line in the background. Oh my god, bro, that shit reminded me of like some almost like Western.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, kind of, but like different. It was almost like, I don't know, like it was an adventurous vibe to me, I guess. That's a weird thing to say probably, but it was it definitely had like it felt like an adventure. But I was digging the hook too. Space verse was dope, flow clean, delivery strong on this one. A lot of wisdom in the words. Speaking passionately on what you've seen. The build up before the hook was dope. Dilly Bars had a good flow. His delivery was, his voice and delivery is different because he had those melodies in there. I like those melodies too, Dilly. Good shit with that.
Yes.
And Sean, you just fucking left this planet with that flow, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Like, you just, like, if you were just fucking surfing on this motherfucking beat, dog, I hope you know that. Strong delivery and dope punches in there as well. The infant's christening and shit, like, just that felt like a good technical bar right there, the way your multis lined up.
This track was definitely well put together and a perfect bookend for the project, man. Like, I had like the vibe of the beat because, like, you got the reflection like in the hook, the way that they're reflecting on themselves, and it took a lot of self-hate to respect myself, beat myself up, make myself stronger, and like the healing process used to be longer and shit. Like the whole like introspective and reflective and over the beat that sounded like the beat was like triumphant but still humble. Like, it wasn't over the top like brat. It was like, self-conscious, self-aware, showed like growth and like, yeah, that whole vibe, man. It felt like a good way to tie together the album and to finish it out strong. 3 different styles, super strong.
Yeah, the whole album absolutely dope, yo. Certain T Space Kase, that is a great team right there.
Yeah.
Beats are all fires, and what Space Kase like did with them was like just as impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
a lot of like fucking real hits on this.
Yeah, man.
Dude, like, for real.
Fire. This album is fire. Certified banger. Definitely.
I love how Space Kase is so well able to express his emotions and shit, man. Like, Not a lot of artists do that shit. I don't usually do that shit unless it's like album, to be honest, but you do it very fucking well, my dude. So much props, man.
Good work, guys. I look forward to banging it again, listening it through again and enjoying it, picking out more of what I missed. X-Files, yeah, Scott.
Yeah, it's like X-Files. That's what it was. That vibe. Chromatic beats. Okay, word. Oh, okay. So now they're getting all your shine. That song blows up, they're gonna be like, oh, Chromatic made this? Cool. Yo, Certain T, add me on Facebook, man. We gotta talk. For real.
Yeah, we gotta get some Certain T production up on these projects and ciphers, man.
Yo, Space Jam. I'm saying, bro, Space Jam.
Y'all could just do Space Jams and make that a whole project. And you could flip. You could have a whole theme to it, yeah.
How did you not think of that one? Damn. You had Ace of Space, bro, and you didn't think of Space Jam? Yeah. Good shit, though, guys.
Stay tuned, because we're going to be dropping these joints one a week on the channel. Right here on the YouTube channel. They will be getting uploaded to here and pushed again, and you'll be hearing them on Sunday Night Grind. So make sure when you see them pop up as the single joints, share them as well and keep pushing it to the people. Save the Spotify link, put it on some playlists, share that as well.
Absolutely. You can find and follow Space Kase below. Certain T, I need you to get in touch with me so I can get you links and put them in the description as well as promote you. I'm gonna need your bio. And yeah, he said Space Jam, his group, Chump Service, already rocked on that. So, well, then that makes sense. You already did think of it. Good shit. But yeah, this whole fucking album, man. Dog, again, salute on this shit, man.
Yeah, man, congrats on a dope one.
Going to be quite a bit of time promoting this. He's getting 20 weeks of promotion on this moving forward, so
y'all gonna be hearing this for the next
salute
5
Scott.
months, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Yeah, the lyrics, actually I have a bunch of photos of the lyrics, so I will be sharing the lyrics when I share weekly the songs on our Facebook group, the fan page, and in the email blast it's gonna have the whole song lyrics on there.
Nice.
Shit, so it's dope. Very dope. But alright, guys. It has been real. Salute to Space Kase and Certain T. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone for coming through and supporting as well.
Yes.
The CD booklet, that's what I got. That's what I'm saying. You sent me the CD booklet, basically. I'm going to share that. Alright.
Alright, guys, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in and checking this out. And just stay tuned. Like we said, you'll be hearing it over and over and over. Let's go.
Alright, peace out, y'all.